Uh, okay, I'll be honest, I keep forgetting that so I have so many things going on. I'm just trying to get this out of the way because otherwise I'm going to forget and then I'm going to cry when it goes away forever and I miss it just like I did Nada's birthday. What I am going to say though is that I did switch the language to Chinese. I actually have played a few Hoyoverse games in Chinese, and by a few, I mean, what's it called? Honkai Impact when I was still actively playing that. Because if you didn't know, Honkai Impact only has translations to Japanese and Chinese. And I kind of prefer listening to everything in the original Chinese if those were the only options. But the other reason why I'm going with Chinese, at least today, is because of the VA strike. I am aware that the current voice actors, they're currently working on getting them signed to a new studio, since Formosa apparently is just not doing that well for them anymore, which, honestly, fair. Considering that Formosa has just been repeatedly getting into more and more controversies. Anyways, I kind of doubt anyone who does show up for that cares that much anymore. But if you don't really support the voice actor strike, I don't really know what else to tell you. All I know is that I've missed the past few, what's it called? I've missed the past few Lantern Rite updates for the past 3 years, and I kind of want to actually play them, because otherwise I'll keep forgetting. And anyways, we're time to start. Oh look, it's our favorite little Hutao. Yep. Look, it's Hutao. He looks kind of troubled. Shall we go say hi? Hi, Shenling. Hi, Shenling. Kidding around. Happy Lantern Rite. No, but I am curious what you have to say to us. Go say hi to Hutao. Notice, which is why I stopped you. We can't disturb her now, or we won't get to see. Or we won't get to see the brand spanking new director. What do you mean by that? Well, I gave her a new outfit as a gift, but she's also so used to her uniform that she's hesitant to try it on. Oh, what kind of outfit? I'm on. The bright red one, of course. Color of prosperity and color of lantern. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. It has been so long since I actually participated in anything Lantern Rite related. Let's see. A few years ago, during Lunar New Year, I did get a red envelope from one of my dad's co-workers. Unfortunately, since I'm nowhere near home right now, I'm definitely not getting any of those. But just be aware, Hutao's not really been herself lately. Whenever I invite her to hang out, she either finds an excuse not to come, or spends the whole time staring in space. Got something on your mind, Hutao? I've tried asking her what's wrong, but she won't even admit that there's a problem. Anyway, so that outfit was my way of saying that I'm here as a friend. I hope she'll feel better soon. Just wait a second. I'm going to lower this because I'm realizing it's probably a little high. There we go. I probably should have just made sure that my audio was alright ahead of time. Because if you didn't know, my input... Okay, yeah, that is good, but what I probably should do is switch over to headset. I'm just gonna say, I keep forgetting about certain other issues I've had. Then again, I've also been running on not enough sleep for the past 2 days. Plugging this in should probably help. Alright, there we go. See. Why do I have 3 of these things open? How do I even get to 3? Anyways, enough of that. I fixed what I needed to. And,
他果然有心事吗？
I was just thinking. Yeah, not her usual self, definitely. But you never seen Hu Tao like this before. What could it possibly be? Just then, you feel something cool against your face. Someone has crept up behind you and is now covering your eyes.
猜猜我是谁呀？
Guess who? I recognize them so. Gosh dang it, Morax! Happy Lantern, right, Director Who?
你还没
Oh, wonderful! You still remember my voice. That must mean you miss me. Oh, that is actually a really cute outfit. Although the red, well, I admit, I feel like the red is more of an accent in this case.
海灯节快乐！
Happy Lantern, right?
胡桃，你换上了新衣服，真好看。
Looks great.
会相邻，
Oh, thanks to
是
John
从
Ling.
魏枫丹设计师那里定制的。
Apparently it was custom made by a designer from Fontaine. I hope it didn't put you out too
你
much.
放心啦。
Nope, the tailor happened to be in Liyue looking for a change of scenery and fresh inspiration.
想从异国节庆中寻
We got talking, really hit it off, so
点也不费功夫。
there's no trouble at all.
那就好，谢谢。
Well then,
眼光
that's
超
good.
棒。
Thanks again, Shenling. You have exquisite taste.
干嘛
Oh,
啦？
stop. I'm just glad you like it. So, Hu Tao, what's been bothering you? Huh? Why would you say that? Isn't my tone of voice? Not as sweet and melodious as they were used to.
太沐春风了，胡桃。
Your voice is sweet as
但我
ever,
们是
Hu
好朋
Tao.
友了，坏情绪是
We're your
瞒不了
friends.
朋友的。
You can't try how. You can't hide how you're feeling from us, no matter how hard you may try. Alright, I wasn't trying to hide anything from you, I promise.
因为
Just-
我遇到的
I've been
是
struggling with a work-related thing.
业务难题，往生堂事务。
Work-related? You mean funeral planner?
是啊，这下懂了吧？
Uh-huh. You see,
本来就是我的
it's part of my
份内
work
事，
as
就是海灯节。
besides. Lantern Rite, I don't want you guys worrying about me. You're supposed to be enjoying the festival.
安了安了，全部
Now
交给
relax,
我
everyone.
就好
Everything will be a-okay. Because Director Who will find a way.
原来是工作呀！
You're stressing about work?
会为了工作
That's
烦
gotta be first.
看来
Guess it must be something super complicated, huh?
相当难办
Huh.
哦。连
It's a
本堂都
doozy.
头疼了好
I
些
feel like I've been banging my head against a brick wall. Well, let's go to Kaching. Maybe she'll know what to do.
可能
What?
可以帮上
You
忙
think Kaching will be able to help? She can at least teach Hu Tao about work-life
没
balance.
错现在
Good
是
idea.
关键时间
Especially since festival season. Here, the Ministry of Civil Affairs putting on a street fair with loads of cool stuff to
胡
do.
桃，先把工作丢在一
Forget
边，
about work, Hu Tao. Come have fun with us.
先放松放松。
Yeah, take some time to relax and recover your energy. Then you'll knock this out in no time.
实在太不巧了，我已经有
I'd love to, but I'm afraid I have a meeting to do. A real meeting. I'm not just making excuses.
啊，这么忙吗？
Really? You sure you can't get out of it?
嗯，要不
How
这样
about this?
你们先
You
去吧
guys go on
等
ahead.
我忙完这
I'll
就
meet you at the fair when I'm done. Sound good?
啊，好吧，
Okay,
那也只好这
fair
样。
enough.
但你
It
要快
won't
点来
take
啊！
long after
然后
all.
我们一起去
At the
外面
fair,
吃
how
饭
about we'll have a meal at one
怎么样？
ramen restaurant? My treat, of course.
太棒了！
Count me in. I'd never turn down Shanling's cooking.
哎
Me neither. I am on struggling already. Sounds like plan. Hope your meeting goes well, Hu Tao.
安心啦，你们先去街会上玩吧。我忙
Worry
完就
about
来
me. Get yourselves a fair. I'll join you as soon as I can. I'm just gonna clarify though, I do have a vague idea of what goes on. I've already seen the animations. But, unfortunately not really much I could have done about that. I mean, I also don't really care about what character I have out. I'm just running... This is just... I've just been experimenting with teams so I can at least try and clear the abyss.
这是今年街
I've not had much luck.
制作摊位，
The custom gift envelope. You can pick your preferred design, leave a custom message, and then hand them out to friends and family. If you're interested, Madame Lanyan, please take a look. I'll take these coins. I take it these coins go inside the envelope? They look a little different from regular Mora. That's right. These are special edition fortune coins by the coinage office. There are 12 designs in total, each engraved with motifs from the Guyan sigils that represent different blessings. Take this one for example. This design is the sign of That's yes, the original exorcism sigil was regularly used in thaumaturgy. These days, it's used as a lucky charm to prevent disaster and bring favor. Quite popular with business owners hoping for peace and prosperity. Oh, I interrupted you, didn't I? Sorry, I just got a little carried away. I meant no offense, Lady Yuhan. No, none taken, Madame Lan. Really, it's my honor to meet a member of the historical Lan lineage. Your ancestors hailed from the tropical tribes of Chenyu Vale, and were renowned for their proficiency in mystic arts. You flatter me, Lady Yuhan. My family are but distant relatives. We'd hardly consider ourselves true heirs to that illustrious lineage. There's no need to be humble. Your knowledge of Guyan sigils is impressive. A rare find, Liyue Harbor of today. Or not. Your ancestors are proud, and given your level of erudition in the area, I find myself requesting your help in the future. Well, I won't deny I pride myself on my level 1. So, by all means, it would be my pleasure to assist Lady Yuhan. Hard work at the festival, as usual, huh? Traveler and Paimon. Traveling. I was just thinking about you this morning. Wonder if you'd see you during the festival. I hope you're keeping a reasonable work-life balance this year. Don't even go there. The Ministry of Civil Affairs has so much to do with this lantern, right? Oh, before I forget, this is Madame Lanyan, Master Craftswoman from Chenyu Vale Artisans Association. She kindly agreed to help the Civil Affairs Street Fair. In short, you'll get to see her work. Nice to meet you, Madame Lanyan. Madame Lanyan, allow me to introduce you. Traveler, his buddy Paimon, and Shunli. Hello. It seems you're getting carried away, Madame Lanyan. Sorry to interrupt again. It's just quite exciting meeting these three people I heard so much about. I never imagined I'd get the chance. You mean 2 people, right? I'm just the chef, the good one, but not that much to get excited about. You don't need to include me just to be polite. Oh, I beg to differ. The first meal I ate in Liyue Harbor was ramen restaurant. Shunling's cooking gave my taste buds plenty to be excited about. Hello, Madame Lanyan. Nice to meet a master craftswoman. Please, call me Lanyan, and I'm no master craftswoman. Just a humble maker of handicrafts. I'm sure anyone who sees your work would disagree. Speaking of which, I'm sure you'd all like to see it. Why don't you come with me? I'll show you. Jing is one of the rare standard 5 stars I do not have. Actually, no, it's not rare. I don't have D-Luke either, and I literally got Jin off of Anniversary. Alright, now. Wait, did I see Zhongli over there, or is that just my magic? Oh no, it's story. Ooh. Here. This game is Street Fair, where you duel Rattan figures. It's called Immortal Combat. There are 8 Rattan figures in total. Thanks to some ingenious designs work, they can move around on their own. Madame Lanyan took inspiration from Lenin 8 Adepts. Astonishing, isn't it? Sounds amazing, but what are the 8 Adepts? Are they like Adepti? They're not actual Adepti, but 8 legendary people to have Adepti-like abilities, which earned them the title of the 8 Adepts. They were only around for a short time. It was 2,000 or 3,000 years ago, so their stories aren't nearly as well known as those of the actual Adepti. Also, did you notice this year's Mingxiao lantern when you arrived in the harbor? Shaped like a huge tree, right? It's said during the Archon War period, there was a divine mountain in Liyue with a giant tree. A tree whose also god named Taodo. I think I heard the name of Sanctification of Taodo. And this tree was also a god? Actually learning a lot more than I thought I would about Asian cultures recently. Then again, part of it is because despite being half Filipino, I only know bits and pieces, and most of it is food related. Right. Back then, people thought that behind the Taodo was the realm of death, the dead. You committed a grave sins in life, your soul would be unable to pass beyond the tree into the afterlife. Even today in my hometown, people still say you'll never cross Mount Taodo when you die. It's very insulting, so don't go repeating it. Yeah. Honestly, I'm just now remembering a, what's it called, Blue Jay video explaining, Egyptian folklore. And apparently, after one guy tried to make one sun god the only god, basically, his people did everything in their power to erase his name from history. Now he just lives on as essentially a meme, and I blame Blue Jay for his existence. Archon War arrived. Taodo was dragged in the fighting, disturbing the realm of death. The boundary between life and death became blurred, and death began to encroach on the living realm. Is Hutao... I keep forgetting how... Okay, I think... I don't remember if China is one of the languages where it's given name first, or if it's family name first or given name first. Because I'm just so used to first name, last name, instead of last name, first name. Or family name. I don't remember the exact terms, but I don't know. What then? That's where the sanctification of Taodo comes in. The 8 adepts rose up, solved the crisis, laid great magical ray to purify Taodo. After that, Taodo's remains sank in the ley lines and became borders separating living of Liyue from dead. So basically, like everything related to dead, it all goes back to the ley lines. Wait, the border? The border between life and death? That's where it comes from? Legends say... So the legends say? Who knows if it's true? Those that did, 8 adepts must be super powerful if they could purify a god. Are we sure they weren't just adepti? Yep. In fact, their tales specifically emphasized most of them were ordinary humans. I remember, right? They were from several groups that joined forces. A Guizhong, a Lianshan, Huanwan, and... Right, the 3 hermits of Guizhong, 2 sages of Lianshan, 3 beasts of Taodo. Collectively, the 8 adepts made... The mainstream narrative holds that the Guizhong hermits and the Lianshan sages were human. I know one of the hermits was Wind Reader, to be the founder of the ancient art of Guimin divination. If I'm not mistaken, he hailed from the 12 tribes of Tenyu Vale. His descendants became the Lan clan, and kept the art of Guimin divination alive. Lan, correct me if I'm wrong. That's certainly what clan genealogies claim, although my personal knowledge of Guimin divination is patchy. The second hermit story is somewhat more amusing. He mastered the art of the fishing rod and line and became known as the Yunlai Angler. You may have heard of the Yunlai swordsmanship, which is a style I train in, but that saw and its more ancient variant have their origin in the Yunlai Angler's rod-wielding technique. Seriously. Did Shinsho tell you that? Because it sounds like something right out of a martial arts novel. So, third hermit? That would be Wu Wing Kid, also known as Old Man Wu Wing. Story goes, he always presented himself as a child form. As a hermit, his exeries lay in Qihang sigils, which he used to catch demons, heal diseases, protect lives, and encroaching presence of death. Sounds like the predecessor to Hu Tao's family. The Longsheng Funeral Parlor should be the best acquainted with the story, since their founders are said to study under Wu Wang Tid. They were just ordinary people like you and me. While one faced with mounting disaster, they used what strength they had to guard the border between life and death. Fortunately, they were aided by knowledge of a secret art, which the funeral parlor still practices today. Hey, what ultimately makes anyone a hero is their willingness to act in unusual circumstances. So it's true. The Longsheng Funeral Parlor really does have a secret art. I heard from Hu Tao she has a flaming staff handed to her by her bearers. Apparently has special powers used for cleansing rituals. I'll be honest, I never pulled for Staff of Homa, so I wouldn't know if that's specifically what they're referencing. Then again, I probably should spend more time reading lore because I am actually curious. But it could just been another one of her tall tales. Oh, you probably haven't met Hu Tao, have you? She's director of Funeral Parlor. I've never had the pleasure, but I've certainly heard of Director Hu Tao. Okay, well, Wei and Human sound pretty legit. But how about the two sages and the three beasts? What's their story? One sage was Hu, a master of gourd rafts. The other was Sage Yen, an expert in bronze mirrors. Very little information survives in two. All we know is that they practice secret art of Lianshan, earning the title of the two sages of Lianshan. I heard there's a hidden palace deep in the bounds and Stone Gate. That's believed where they retreated for cultivation. Alright, it's what's it called? No, I'm thinking of the Taishan Mansion. As for the three beasts, their retreat was Mount Taodo, hence the three beasts of Taodo, as their title suggests. Those three were not human. So, what were they? Monsters or something? They were Ganyu? What? All three of them? No, Ganyu! Happy Lantern Rite, everyone. Alright, Ganyu's here! Hi, Ganyu! Oh, I hope I'm not interrupting something. Of course not! What is it? Ningguang's back? Yes, the others have arrived too. Got it. Thanks. My apologies, everyone, but I've gotta go. Ganyu and I have some important work to attend to. Well, I guess we're not gonna hear about the three beasts. Oh, what? Not you two. Seems like everyone's busy with work. You know what it's like. Festival season upon us. So, all systems go at the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Don't worry, everything's fine. That's not very reassuring. Yes, you should focus on ensuring everything Street Fair has to offer. And if you find anything not to your satisfaction, we will welcome your feedback. Bye for now, everyone. Ganyu? 1 second. What is it, Traveler? Don't forget to take breaks. Look after yourself. Travelers then, especially nice day, checking on everyone's well-being. Well, the other option does he have? Not like he can drag them away from the desk and force them to have fun against their will. Thanks for the concern. We'll be sure to take care. And I hope you'll do the same. Actually, I have something I need to ask. As well. So, should I go to Longsheng Funeral Parlor? Are you looking for Hu Tao? She's supposed to meet us here. We can grab lunch. Why don't you... It looks like it's evening, so I'm just... Sorry, I'm nitpicking. Why don't you come? You don't mind the extra company, of course. Of course not. I'd love to. What a nice surprise. Perfect. Tao should join us here by now. I guess the meeting overran. Why don't we head to the funeral parlor? Okay, let's go! Alright. Yo-yo. Alright. I'm actually gonna do those events on my own time, but I kinda want to... But I'm continuing on with the main quest. Mystery Civil Fair, Land Plan, Festive Toy, Leeway, use normal to attack fortune coins, rotate toggle, increase festive travel journey progress. Caps the glimpse sights and bars, successful extraordinary vistas. Use attacks to activate launch tubes. And them to rotate, increase your festival journey progress. They're not Mora Paimon. Fortune coins, rub them, bring them good luck. I rub them with a big sword. Anyways, back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. We. I can't see them because it's rotated weirdly. Okay. Okay, that view is kind of mildly annoying because I couldn't tell what was going on. Oh, Mika's here? I have not seen that guy in forever. Actually, no. I completely missed the event where... I don't even remember how I got his character. So, in other words, Butler on, you would like to go without the drums? Exactly. Since it's come at such a festive time, I'd rather keep things low-key to avoid disturbing celebrations. Understood. What about paper effigies of running? We can do mansion, chariot, boats, or sit-in chairs. Sure, let's stick with something small. His lordship has never been a fan of ostentation. In that case, how about the effigy of a silk gown? Something to please the family, but not too overtop. Does that sound alright? It sounds perfect. You think of everything, Director Who. Right. Will you be providing your own cinerary casket? Yes. His lordship had one made 2 years ago, in fact. He sourced an excellent block of loam wood and had an artisan convert it into a cask. It's currently being stored in an old family house at Yilong Wharf. Loam is a good choice. Fire-resistant, water-resistant, and insect-resistant. Now, what about the Mornington procession? Did the family say what style they want? We can certainly keep them simple, but I wouldn't recommend foregoing them entirely. You don't want public speculating why Feiyun Commons Guild couldn't seem to afford a proper funeral. It's like you read my mind. Master expressed the same concern, but he also said he has full confidence in Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's judgment in the area. Ooh. Very well then. My suggestion for the tent would be slope roofs. One with rigid spine, 2 of them curved at the top. 36 seats. Ignore the motorcycle. 36 seats, no more, no less. All with fresh silk covers, but not just any silk. They should be decorated with Feiyun symbols. At the front, we want the moon gate, a grand preceptor armchair, bamboo railings, sufficient grand but tasteful and measured. Would this be suitable, Butler on? That sounds ideal. Oh, we should put some rugs down, make them tortoiseshell. His lordship is very fond of that color. That can be arranged. How about the procession? Master requested no music procession, but 16 pallbearers. Nothing flashy, plain clothes will do. As long as they're smart and dressed all the same. And the carriage? Open sit-down carriage. 4 pairs of white plaques and 20 pairs of red plaques. Any ceremonial weapons? 2 sets of golden weaponry, 2 sets of soul banners, 4 items per set. Okay. Okay, for the gold weaponry, a 4-piece set would be a mace, battle axe, stirrup, fist. So 2 of those each, and then we could do 2 clear banner passages, plus 2 flying tiger, flying carpet, and flying turtle banners. That will do nicely. Nothing. How about hanging banner and portrait pavilion? For a hanging banner, we want an octagonal tube with 8 houses per corner, a dome of red gauze covering the top portion of the portrait of the pavilion. We're looking to do 1 incense pavilion, 2 spare rooms. One is a changing room, the other is display room, like plain white cover over them. You want them embroidered? I knew I missed something. Family neglect to consider their sorrow. That's a minor detail. What would your suggestion be? Well, the famed Commerce Guild's large prosperous family of 4 generations living under one roof. As for the founder's family, his lordship could not be more blessed. Add to that, he's reached ripe old age, living a virtuous life, is spending his final days in peace and comfort. All in all, he has lived a comfort life, in which his Cyrac men embroidered a bat of longevity motif and cranes of and deer of youth motif, to pass on his good fortune to the next generation. Excellent, must say, Director Who. You really understand your clients. Of course, think nothing of it. Miss Bowen? Greetings, Director Who. Lady Ningling has arrived. She would be most grateful if you could join her at Yujing. Hu Tao, your schedule is getting ridiculous. Oh, that was quick. I'll head over in 2 ticks. Balaran, my sincere apologies, but I'm afraid I'll have another meeting to get to. Of course, take plenty of time. Don't let me keep you. Barry, can I leave you to follow up on the Fayun funeral arrangements? So, either Xingqiu's great-grandfather or great-great-grandfather died. If I'm interpreting this correctly. Well, some form of great-grandparent. I'll handle it. The Hu family is truly blessed. Seems their director goes from strength to strength with each generation. I agree. He was born for the job. Ah, yes, Madam Undertaker. I didn't get the chance to discuss payment with the director. There's no rush. I gather from your conversation that the situation is still unfolding. This was an initial meeting, so that we can make advanced preparation. Or, I guess, the great-grandparent is in the process of dying. That's right. Master asked me to come a few days ahead of time so that things aren't rushed last minute. On that note, please do keep everything strictly confidential. No public announcements. Of course. You have my word. Thanks. Could I trouble you for a pro forma invoice? Easier for the family to view that way. I'll get that to you in due course. Hello, can I help you? Just checking in on where Hu Tao went. Hey, Mary, we're looking for Hu Tao. Is she here? You just missed her. Unfortunately, she's attending a meeting elsewhere. Oh. Any idea when she'll be back? She didn't say. She only left only a moment ago. It could be sometime. If it's anything urgent, I'd be happy to take a message for you. I'll relay to her as soon as she returns. No, it's nothing urgent. If you'd prefer to speak with her directly, you can always wait till she's free. This sucks. I thought Hu Tao would be done with work by now. I guess she has more on her plate than she realized. Well, there's not much point hanging here. Why don't we go eat and come back later? My mom's getting a little hungry. But shouldn't we wait for Hu Tao? It sounds like she's gonna be a while. I can fire up stove when she's back. Sounds good, Madam Lan. You must be hungry too, right? You should come with us. Madam Lan? Sorry, I spaced out. Whatever works for you. Alright, Fairy, we'll head off. I'll let Hu Tao know when she gets back. Take care, everyone. Butler on? Ma'am, do you happen to know the young lady with black hairs? I haven't met her before, but that silver swallow piece makes me wonder if she's from Chenyu Vale. Chenyu Vale. Something the matter? It's just so. The other day I was passing shop, I ran into her and Master. They were chatting away. I noticed she showed him a very peculiar rotten figure. When the day I was moving his lordship to a more comfortable bedroom, I saw something underneath the bed. And what do you know? It was the same rattan figure. There was some kind of spell written. It was ice cold to the touch. It made the whole room chilly. The whole thing seems very sinister. Oh goodness. Are you suggesting that there could be unnatural causes behind his lordship's condition? Heard they practiced human magic in Chenyu Vale, and had fortune conveyance, transference, and the like. Last thing I want to do is start to suspect anyone. With lordship urgent, and master urging me to stay discussing funeral. I can't help but think. Sorry. Look at me rambling. I'm sure I'm just being paranoid. Please forget anything I said, and certainly don't repeat this to anyone else. Ah. A red herring. Don't worry, Balaran. The Longshan funeral parlor understands the importance of discretion. Client confidentiality is paramount. Now, if that's a red herring, if ever I've seen one, or at least a hint that is being misinterpreted by the NPCs. Anyways, off to Wanmin. Dad, I brought some friends over. I'm cooking Dad? Dad! Over here, something. Oh, there he is. He's over at Yinger's place. Let's go say hi. Yinger is... I'm just gonna call her a piece of... Timeo? What's wrong with him? Yeah. Like, Yinger... That's... this is so embarrassing. A few days ago he wanted to come and spend the festival with me. He started feeling unwell as soon as he arrived last night. Now he's gone and passed out as well. I think the journey may have took more of him. Perhaps he caught a cold on the way. Anyways, I was about to take him to Boo Boo Pharmacy to see the doctor, so I asked Chef Mao to watch the store while I'm gone. Wait, you weren't going to carry him all the way by yourself, were you? Let us help you. I could possibly ask that of you. I'm sorry, I'm so used to Yanger's VA just speaking in such an incredibly sus manner. Don't mention it, let's just get him to the doctor. If you're sure, I'll be grateful for the help. Why don't I watch the store? As it happens, I know a thing or two about perfume. I'm sorry, I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Oh, this is Madame Lanyan. I crossed them in Chenyu Vale. You can trust her. Oh, a friend of yours then. Thank you, Madame Lanyan. That would be a huge help. Chunling. Guess that means we're free to head back. Let's get cooking so the troops can feast on their triumphant return. Oh, what is the Millilith up to? Great minds think alike, Dad. Go on, get to Maze to Boo Boo Pharmacy, and don't forget to come eat when you're done. Thank you all. Meanwhile, you bring Timaeus back to the pharmacy, where Baishu takes him back to the room for exam. Blah! You surprised to see two familiar faces there. Traveler, Paimon, it's been a long time. Happy Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern, Xingqiu, Zhongyun, Young Vomiters, and Pure Yang. Thank you. Here's hoping it will be. What do you mean by that? Oh no, did you get sick too? No, not me. Xingqiu. It's alright. These are dear friends. Truth needn't be hidden from them. It's my great-grandfather. I was right, it was grandfather. A few days ago, he didn't have the strength to get out of bed. Now he slipped into a coma. Oh, sorry to hear that. That sounds really serious. It's not looking good. We've had several doctors come see him, but none could tell what was wrong. All left without even leaving a prescription. None of them could figure it out? That seems strange. Well, he's over 100 now. It's just we're struggling to come to terms with it. Our butler came to see me a few days ago, insisting great-grandfather had been cursed. He urged me to seek and get an exorcism involved. I mean, you have one right here. So I went to take a look inside. Which is, there's definitely strange too there, but I'm confident it's not caused by evil spirits. Then what is it? Well, it's theory thing, but that's fine. You can say it's a theater of death. Sign that death is near. No, that must be so hard for you. Thank you. I'll be okay. Honestly, my father and grandfather are the hardest hit by it. But we're as prepared as it can be under the circumstances. This is just bringing back reminders of 3 years ago when my grandfather died in the middle of final exams. I believe my brother's already contacted the funeral parlor. I'm here to see if Dr. Baiju can help. My father and grandfather are at home fasting and praying. Oh, hey Timaeus, glad to see you're better. Feeling any better? Much better. I feel fit as a twiddle. I'm sure it's all because of Timaeus! There's little dear. As an instrument, not the finger twitching. Nothing serious. Probably just exhaustion from a long journey, and then not resting properly afterwards. It's all my fault. I'm prescribing nutritious soup to be taken every night before bed. Here's the recipe. That should sort them out. But if his symptoms persist, make sure to come see me again. Thank you, Dr. Baiju. Looks like Timaeus is gonna be alright. That's a relief. Yinger says you helped bring me here. Thank you so much, Earl. Don't mention it. Yinger, you should probably get this bite back right away. Baiju says he needs rest. Agreed. Plus, I shouldn't keep Madame Lanyon waiting too long. Drop by later when you get to sleep, so I can thank you both properly. Bye, Yinger. Bye, Timaeus. Dr. Baiju. Ah, Master Xingqiu. I won't beat around the bush. This situation's a little more complicated than I initially thought. Oh, your life-extending powers that cost you your own life are not gonna help. What do you mean? Baiju wasn't speaking truth there now. May's situation is exceptionally strange and strikingly Oh. Now that is a serious problem. Wait, so Timaeus has the same illness as my great-grandfather? It would appear so. No, it's debatable whether it is an illness per se. Truth is, they are both aging and so. No! No, you're not aging Timaeus out of the game! What? Really? Yes. Significantly faster than the average person. But so far, I've not managed to determine the cause. Only that, it mystifies myself. Even I've never witnessed such a malady, unless, of course. It was so long ago that I've since forgotten. Timaeus is the prime of his life, so a little exhaustion is nothing dangerous. His lordship is so advanced in his years already. I'm just occasionally glancing over to see stream blinking weirdly a lot. That's terrible. Is something surreptitiously cutting years off their lives? Cutting years off their lives? What a turn of phrase. That sounds horrible. Baiju even tried using secret art on Timaeus earlier. It was useless. The most stubborn disease. There are a few other remedies I can try. It's just trial and error at this point. This morning, I sent Chi-Chi to Mount Qingce to look for a certain. There's a certain chance he might turn things around if we're lucky. No, speaking of Qingce, has his lordship been there recently, Master Xingqiu? To Qingsu Village, you mean?
每年海灯节，
Yes,
我们
we
都会
visit there every year during Lantern Rite to run the clinic.
可今年
But
还没
this
到
year,
时间，那边就
and before the clinic even started, they sent someone all the way here to ask for medical advice. The situation seems urgent. And then, a patient from Monza, who I just saw, tells me he stopped in Qingsu Village on his journey. I can't help but wonder if there's some connection.
我记得前些日
If
子
I'm not mistaken, I do believe great-grandfather visited some friends in Qingsu Village not too long. My father went with
我
him,
也去过吗？
just as we
怎么
expected.
跟亲测有
I
关？
heard rumor of God remains
我听
in
过亲
Qingsu
测山
Village.
间有魔神残
Is
家的
that
传
what's...
闻，会不会是因为这个？
Qingsu Village is where Tauto is,
什
isn't
么魔
it?
神残渣？
God remains? Which
事
one?
先说明，
Well, firstly, I read about this in a book from Bob Streetman, so it's not the most
那
reliable.
书上写
But the book told of a hidden place in Qingsu Village
什么
called
无望
Hidden
眼
Place
镜，
Zhou
七
Formula,
门八门法，镇妖邪术，
enchanted with
其中最尊唯一魔
7
神
8K
名
method, which suppressed countless evil spirits, most revered of them being known as Taudo. Taudo remains? So that's what's causing this mystery illness?
几位，
Not to steal anyone's thunder, but while I do suspect a connection to Qingsu Village,
该不是魔神。
I highly doubt the gods' remains are there to are the cause. I mean, worst comes to worst, we can always go ask a certain adept to a certain pair of adepti who are terrible at pretending to be humans.
如果是魔
That's
神残
right.
渣，白竹和我
The
不可
slightest
能
trace
看
of
出
God
来。
remains, and Baju and I surely would have sensed them.
也是，
Good point.
那会因为什么
What could the true cause?
秦秋少爷，
Master Shincho,
今日
I will head to
请
Qingsu Village and
调查
investigate
我
after
再去
Chi-Chi
秦府
returns.
看看究竟。
Hopefully, I will have more answers after
有
that.
进展。
Anything I can do to help?
我们也很擅长
Yeah,
采样。
we're pros
告诉
against
我们在哪
and stuff.
一定把
Just
你
tell us and we'll go and track down those herbs, no problem.
两位的好意我
I'm most glad for the offer. I'll be sure to let you know if I need your assistance.
有老板先生费心了。
I thank you for everything, Dr. Baiju.
是我应尽之责。
Really doing my duty. Well, Baiju, take care of yourself too, because it seems everyone is stressed. Don't worry about me. I am keenly aware of my limits.
旅行者派蒙，我得先回了。
Traveler, hi,
要
Mon.
把
It
白
was
先
really
生
good to
说
see
的告
you.
知家里。
But now I must return home and relay Dr. Baiju's word to my
我和你
family.
一起吧。我得
I'll
再去
come
派
with
蒙
you.
看一眼。
I want to take another look at his lordship's room.
好，
Very well.
行了。
Bye, everyone. And don't worry about me. I'm doing fine.
说到底，比起爷爷
In
和
all
父亲，
honesty,
我和太爷爷没那么近。
I've never been as close to my great-grandfather as my
太爷爷
father and
不知道怎么说话
grandfather.
了。
Given his age, he wasn't speaking much by the time I was around.
哎呀，你也不用
Come
反对
now.
我们啦，我们知
We
道你的
didn't-
意思啦。
We get that you didn't want to worry us, but there's no need to downplay it, right? We should want to be supporting you here, not the other way
许久
around.
不见，感觉派蒙聪明了很
Paimon's
多。
a lot smarter than I remember. I guess it's been that long since we last met.
我一直都很聪明，
Hey,
好吧？
Paimon's always been smart. You
说
know,
起来，
recently,
不知道为
Paimon,
什么，
the
最
phrase
近
that
我
Hu
总
Tao
是
has
觉得
always been on my mind a lot.
生于生
Live in
死，
life, die in
生于
death.
刻。他最近应该挺忙的，
But she must
都没怎么
exceptionally
见到
busy these days. I've barely seen her at
大
all.
家空闲下来，
So,
一起
how
说
about we
吃
all
饭
go for a meal together in a few days' time when everything's calmed down? Sounds great. I'm free whenever.
那就这么说。
Or by free whenever, we mean we can clear our schedule at the drop of a hat.
虽然白竹说
When
的
Baishu's
他们
ruled
无
out
关，
God's remains of
但
the
我还是
past,
挺在意
Paimon
的。
still wants to get to the bottom of this Haodo business. Shame Kaching disappeared before she could tell us more. Lanyan seems quite knowledgeable about it too.
那我们快回去
True,
问问吧。
true. Let's head back and ask her. Come on, Shanling's waiting for us too. Wait. Oh, there's a coin here. Alright, I can't. Why am I thinking and do transitions, what's it called? Night Soul transition stuff? I'm not in Nutland, I'm in Liyue. End of string. Also, there's a coin somewhere up here, so I'm just gonna quickly grab that. Is that all the way up here? Do I have to count? How many flights of stairs is it up? Where is it? Ah! Bald. Where on earth is it? Why do I feel like I'm just hearing fireworks going off? Oh, is it on that bridge? Wait. Oh, hi, Amber. Where should I go next? Please. Sorry, Amber, I have other things I want to do, but I'll see you later. Where on earth is the other coin? Oh, it's probably somewhere down there. Scent of Spring, right. Do. Hello, don't mind me, I'm just driving a totally legal motorbike. Timaeus, Yinger, hope y'all are doing better. Mostly you, Timaeus. Oh, you're back. Thanks for helping again, getting Timaeus to the doctor. Please take this more as a small token of our gratitude. Shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have. I barely lifted a finger. Well, that's gotta be an understatement. I doubt you carried me all the way to Boo Boo Pharmacy with a one-finger honorary knight. I can't thank him well. Please, let us give you something for your effort. Paimon thinks you're misunderstanding what that phrase means, but okay. You'll have to excuse him. I think his efforts to learn local dialect have fried the language part of his brain. Alright. No more studying for you. Go get some rest, doctor's orders, and if you take it on for the worst, get back to Boo Boo Pharmacy right away. By the way, where did Lanyan go? Yes, I forgot to mention. She said she went to catch up with Director Who. She told me to pass on the message. Wait, so she left? I'd like help. What's this? The Scent of Spring under new management? Here's the thought. The senior had an errand to run. I'm just watching the shop until she gets back. Ah, I see. Well, Miss Temporary New Management, can I trouble you for 3 boxes of red dust on a rolling clouds? Red dust on a rolling clouds? I think that rings well. Not a scent the average young lady would choose. Correct. So you probably wouldn't find on the shelves, or likely hidden in a corner at the back of the store somewhere. Would you mind taking it out? Not at all. One moment. Having trouble, Yan? Here's what you're looking for. If I'm not mistaken, it's used exclusively for ritual purposes. Oh, a lady of culture, I see. That's not common knowledge. Why do I feel like Hu Tao's eyes are not as bright? Yeah, let me wrap this up for you. Guys, wait, I see now. You're from lineage of Chen Yuvale, aren't you? How can you tell? Your hairpiece. It's a jade flute from Silverwing, one of the removes of Cowdoe. Am I right or am I right? Who are you? Let's just say I'm a fellow lady of culture, but alas, I'm in a rush today, so I'll have to say goodbye for now. I hope to meet you again, Miss Temporary New Management. Huh? That's right. The harp is full of hidden talents. I would have never expected the average perfume customers to be knowledgeable. Director Who? I gotta say, that outfit looks really good on you. I thank you, Miss Singer. I was just procuring some perfume from your fine establishment. Your temporary replacement proves a magnificent service. That's good to hear. Director Who? You're back. Thank you for watching Storm, Madame Lanyan. Miss Singer, that person you just saw. Who was that? Director Who? Hu Tao, Director Hu Tao of the Wanshan Funeral Parlor. Huh? But I thought you were a funeral parlor. Army hexagon hat. I guess you changed to something more festive for the festival. Dude, was face to face with her. I had no idea. Sorry, monsieur. Please, something's come up. Please let the others know I had to leave. Bye, Lanya. What could possibly be so urgent?
蓝燕追着胡桃去了。
And just like that, she ran off after Huto? Weird. Maybe she'll be at the funeral parlor?
去找蓝师傅吗？麻烦将这个一
You
并带
going
给
to
他。
look at?
我刚在店里发现的。
If so, could you take this with you? I just found it in the store.
这是
Isn't those
小蓝
rotten
人
figures?
小店也不受这个
Whatever it is, we don't sell them, so I'm guessing Madame Lan left it here by accident.
蓝师傅确实会
Yeah,
做
well,
糖人。
she's definitely making these.
这个
Look,
和镜
this
子里
one's
基本
different from the one she
上
made in the
好像
street
还
fair.
不太一样。
There's a
长得
sigil
很
on it for some reason.
嗯，看起来
Not the
不
kind of
像
thing you
正
see every day. It could be important. So,
要是
if
蓝
it
师傅
does,
知道
Madame
得赶紧
Lan,
才行。
I'd like to get back to her as soon as possible.
要不我们会往
Let's
下
have lunch and funeral parlor.
万一这是
Whatever it
样
is.
的东西，
Sooner
那
it
事情
gets
就
it
不好
back,
了
the better. Oh. And the confusion increases. Are the rattan figures meant to be helping or hindering? That is a mystery I do not know and do not want spoilers on. To the funeral parlor! Vroom vroom!
医官小姐，胡桃和蓝
Hey,
师傅
Miss
回来了
Undertaker, are Uda and Madame Lan
抱
back
歉
yet?
了两位。
Sorry, I am afraid not.
啊，
Really?
奇
How
怪，
strange.
他们
They
是
were
找
definitely
别的
heading
事
this
情
way.
了吧？
Maybe Uda had another
别
appointment?
的事了。
Any idea where we might find them?
往常来说，
If it was anything business related, I expect Director would have let me know.
但若是私
I
事，
swear she had a meeting earlier today, for instance, but she doesn't keep me informed about her private affairs. So you're saying Uda's dealing with a private
有
matter?
可能。
It's
最近
possible.
堂主
Director seems to have a lot on her mind lately.
以往他都
In the
是
past, she usually shows up at work mid-morning, but recently she's been getting here before sunup.
说是多么
She said she had no trouble sleeping, when she's had trouble sleeping and has been dreaming more than
睡
usual.
不着。
Sleeping?
这还是
Are
我
we
们
talking
睡
about the
不着
same
吗？
Huta? That doesn't sound like her at all.
两位或许可以去问问中
You
年
might want to talk to our
他对
consultant
堂主
only.
更熟识一些。
He's closer to her than I am.
对啊，
Oh, good idea. How did we not think of that? So, where can we find him? Probably sipping tea somewhere, right? He's just across the road on the second floor watching opera. If you listen carefully,
两位留神。
you might hear it. Hi, Yunjin.
哦，听
Oh
出声
yeah,
来。
I'm on here singing.
今天遇到的大家
Seems like
都很
Zhangli is the only one taking it easy
长得
today.
最悠闲。
Let's go say hi.
谁要阻拦？
Vroom vroom. I'm still not finding that last one. Remarkable, monsieur. You've breathed fresh life into a classic, I dare say, surpassed the
周
original.
易先生过奖了。
You flatter me, Mr. Zhongli.
我
I'm
还
just
没
glad my voice held out. I'm a little out of practice. Nonsense, sir, you.
虚了，连练习都有这番功力。
Sir, you?
海灯节的正式演出就更
You're
让
as stunning
人
as
期待
ever.
了
If that was you out of practice, well then, official Lantern Rite performance is sure to be truly sensational.
张离，
Hey, Zhongli. Hey, Yujin. How's it going?
啊，旅行
Traveler, Paimon. What a lovely surprise.
好久不见，
It's been so long,
也
old
是来
friend.
听戏的吗？
Are you here for the opera?
哎呀，
Oh dear, what a pity. I'm afraid you missed today's performance, and Miss Yoon needs to rest her voice for now, or she'll strain it.
云老板的嗓子，
Yeah, vocal strain is a real thing. Singing an entire alto line followed immediately by doing a soprano solo is not the most fun experience, especially when you're in a small choir and one of the more powerful vocalists.
流苏博士，这两位是我好
It's
友，
okay,
只要他们想
hey,
听
Master Liu. These two are good friends of mine. They'd like to hear me sing. A few more minutes won't do me any
哎
harm.
谢谢云锦啊，我们怎么好打乱你的
Hey,
计划啦？
thanks, Yoonjin. Hopefully, you don't think we came here just to show up, play, and demand a private performance.
哦，
Oh, of course not.
看你们 们
I guess you're here from Mr. Zhongli then.
是来找钟离先生的吧？
有何事？
Oh,
请讲。
how might I be of assistance?
哎呀，是有个朋友
Well, a friend of ours left something behind at the shop. We're trying to return to her, and all we know is that she's probably with Hu Tao. Any idea where Hu Tao might be? Director is a free spirit who roams far and wide. She could be almost anywhere.
这下好
Oh, great.
连钟离
Well, this is just fantastic.
那个东西
It,
很重要吗？
it's something important? The thing she left behind, I mean.
还不确定啦。
That's the thing. We don't know what it's for,
不是，
but we
他想赶紧
want
送
to
回去
get it back to her as soon as possible, just in case she really needs it. It's a rat. It's this thing.
呀呀呀呀呀！
Oh goodness, that you're trying to get back to her? Isn't that a
怕不是
pentad raton?
五鬼藤人吧？
五鬼藤人
Pentad raton? So you recognize this?
你们不知道
Haven't you heard? One of the chief patriarch of famed Comsfield fallen gravely ill. They say his family found an ominous rot under his bed.
发
There
现
was a
了个诡异藤人，上头
pentad fortune conveyance talisman on it.
料想
The cursed thing must have been put there to steal his good fortune, destroying his health and wealth, every other good thing in his life.
我看你们
Based on the description, your town figure is suspiciously similar. But you didn't say one. Get it away from me. I don't want that thing near me.
怎么可能？
Relax, it's
藤
fine.
人可是蓝师傅
Nearly
呢
wants
我
him.
们都拿着
I'm
跑
on.
了，也没
Besides,
什么
we've
事
had her on us this whole time. Nothing bad has happened to us yet.
蓝师傅
Madam Lon? You mean
是那
Chen
个
Yuvale
手工艺
Artisan
高
Association?
谢谢谢谢。
I would explain that. Lon Chen Yuvale for skin and magic. Pendant fortune conveyance business would be right up their alley.
门术，会这五鬼搬运的本事，再整。看来
This leaves only one question unanswered. Why would the Lons of Chen Yuvale have a bone to pick with Fayun Commerce Kid?
什么嘛，
Will
说的
you listen to yourself?
信这些，还不如信
You
阎王
seriously
说
believe all
实
that?
话
You'd sooner convince Paimon Rex Lapis with a slime!
我同意。
The latter is certainly more compelling theory, Master Liu.
以至于没
You appear to have been misinformed by these rumors, and also failed to Guyon sigil on this particular Raton figure.
哦，
Oh, please enlighten. Morex, please clear up the situation!
路实为都把
This is sigil of Varasvan, one of the four main exorcism sigils. A most upstanding and auspicious sign, by no means
今
cursed.
年的璃月港，
As a matter of fact, A series of fortune coins bearing the exorcism sigil recently entered circulation in Liyue Harbor. I somewhat suspect you didn't recognize it, Master Liu.
哦，
Yeah, of course I remember. Thank you for jogging my memory. I am humbled by your superior
是
erudition.
如此。
Ah, Tea Master Liu Su,
原生
Liu Su fell prey to the classic blunder of believing every rumor.
这才对嘛。
Makes way more sense, Madame Lan going around trying to curse people to death.
如此看来，
I guess our town figure found in Lordship must have been put there by someone in his family to bring good luck.
那我们手
In
里
that
这
case,
个
there's a
说不定
chance
是蓝
Madame
师傅
Lan
留给地马巫
also
婆看
purposely
的
left us to keep to me as safe as well.
必不差。
In all likelihood, yes.
那好
Guess we
像
don't need to find her so urgently after all.
原
We
先
just
他
got
就
worried
说
losing might have
是
ruined her
蓝色
plans.
但话说
That
回来
said,
他找胡
why
桃
did she need to find Hu Tao for anyway? What is Hu Tao up to that's keeping her so busy? Paimon has a bad feeling for some reason. Any ideas, Zhongli?
心思灵
The
如
director's mind is a labyrinth I could not hope to comprehend.
或
She
许
probably has more things to think than about the rest of us combined.
那有没有那种让人睡不好觉
Are any of those things the kind of things that might keep someone up at night?
这堂主倒未曾
She's never mentioned that.
但往生堂
But has Director Wang Shen funeral parlor, she has a solemn duty to balance the force of life and death in Liyue.
无忧无
I would be surprised and even a little unsettled if she were truly as carefree as she appears.
没错，
I
我
agree.
与胡桃相识以
I've
后
known Hu Tao for a while, and for all her eccentricities, she takes pride in what she does.
我们作为好
As her
友，
friends,
在她需
we
要
should
时
just be there for
真的
when
是
she
很
needs
重要
us.
正是如此。
Indeed.
若非堂主大
The
人，
director's competent, the only reason I can afford to sit here and enjoy a fine cup of tea and listening to opera.
喂，钟离，
Having a competent boss and
正
no
大呀。
is an excuse to slack off, you know. I'm just gonna continue picking on Archons for slacking. I think Mr. Zhongli means you should have faith in Hu Tao. There's no need to worry about her so
倒
much.
也是，
Fair point.
见钟离这么淡定，
Seeing how calm
自然没有那么担心。
Zhongli is about the whole thing does make Paimon feel more at ease.
眼下正值海灯
You
节，
two ought to be out enjoying the
不如
festival.
多去见识
Lantern Rite only comes once a year.
别浪费了
should
此
make
等
the most of it.
喜日
Yes, yes, we should.
看你似乎还有些
You're
在
still
意，
worried. Take
这个
this.
便送你。
Ew, a fortune coin. What is
是
it?
给予
A
钱。
fortune coin.
最近刚
It's
遇
recently
到
become
幸运
customary to give them as
我也
gifts in the
想
spirit
做
of the season. This is my gift to you.
哇，
Shangli actually left his house.
特别
Now this
一出门都带钱了。
Paimon, did you miss the fact that it's not Mora?
呀呀呀呀！
Goodness
英
gracious.
雄，
It looks like a very
这
special
钱的
coin there.
纹路
Is
似
that
乎
one of
有
the
些特
fabled
别呀。
Rex coins?
地钱。
Rex coin?
你们看，这钱
The design and face, quite different from typical coins you see in circulation. Here's the symbol of Rex Lapis. There's no doubt about it. This is a Rex coin, which means someone who passed through the Lord of Geo himself.
一钱呐！
Or it's literally in his hand.
刘苏朽，
This is simply a curio I picked up from the street vendor master.
想来
I
是
am
良品。
almost certainly a replica, but I can introduce you to the vendor if you're interested. Paimon knows, Traveler knows. I wonder how many people can just immediately smell BS.
我以为是件
Oh,
祖传
it's
宝
just a souvenir then. I assume it's a family heirloom of great value. Traveler, take this.
一切收
May it bring you comfort when your mind is
心怀意
troubled.
乱之时，
Or, or may it also just bring you comfort in the fact that it was literally passed through the hands of the Lord of Geo.
对，
Huh? So it's an anti-anxiety coin? How is it supposed to work?
你不懂了。
Well, every coin it's a replica. The symbol of Rex Lap is still genuine. The symbol's real,
号不假，
or its effect. So as long as you have this, Rex Lap is...
这就叫阎王爷与你同在。
Notice him refusing to make eye
英
contact.
雄，
Mr. Zongli, would you mind showing me the vendor whom you acquired this?
我也
I want hearing little Lord of Geo's good fortune myself. Even though the Lord of Geo is supposed to be dead. Very well then.
去走
A
走也
walk
好。
will do me good.
几
Friends,
位，
may we meet again soon.
对了，几天
By
后
the
的
way,
海灯节，
I'll be performing the Sanctification of Todo on the day of the lantern.
希望你们
That's the one I was practicing earlier. It's only a few days away from now. I'd be honored if you could come support me.
仅刚才查
Oh, that's what you were saying just now. Someone definitely wants to hear the full thing. We'll be there then.
说起来，
We were actually learning about the 8 adepts earlier, but we never found out who the Beasts of Todo were.
桃都三关
Oh,
嘛
really? Well, for starters, the 3 Beasts of Todo were known as the 3 Immortals of Todo.
一为朱赤，
They were the Lone Butterfly, Crimson Flame, Jade Plume, Silver Swing,
三为
and Gold Knight,
成
Seldon Mare, the 3 auspicious beasts with the power to take on human form. Ah, yes. Two, we already conveniently have characters who could easily represent that, and and they both also happen to be descendants from the 3 immortals of the 3 what's it called? I already forgot the name.
哦，
Oh,
原来真不
the
是
3 Lenyon
优点我倒
something.
听懂了。
Oh, so they really weren't him.
和列居是什么
Lone
感受？
Butterfly sounds pretty self-explanatory, but the Silver Swing and Seldon Mare? What kind of creatures were... Okay, the mare, The mare is a female horse. I don't know what Celadon means, so...
其实就是燕子和白马啦。相传桃都
Silver Swing was a swallow, and Celadon Mare was a white horse.
白马仙子
Legend holds that after purifying Todo, Silver Swing and Wind Reader went wandering together, but the white horse retreated into seclusion.
你们读过竹林
Have you heard
里面提
of a
到
red moonlit
一
bamboo
位
forest?
清澈山间的
Story
少女
mentions a white horse that roamed Qingzhen mountain range. A lot of people think she was the gold-eyed Celadon Mare.
居然还有这样的故
Oh,
事。
cool!
那
What about the butterfly?
仙子后来
Where
哪
did
里去了？
they get up to?
早已生计大
The
振，
lone butterfly gave her life
她是
during the
八旗中
purification spell.
唯一的牺牲者。
She was the only one of the 8 to sacrifice herself in this way.
八旗虽各有神通，
Even though 8 had
但
remarkable
他们也非
powers,
一般模样。
purifying the god of Todo's
在炼化
caliber
桃
was
非易事，
was no
因此
mean
他们
feat.
使用了一秘法，
They had to resort to a secret art,
八门
the 7 gates array.
发动此阵，
The method involves the obfuscation of one gate so
出路，
that evil can
主持了
escape.
隐去的那一
The
幕。
butterfly was in charge of the gate that was chosen to be obfuscated, so she disappeared from the world in the
怎
process.
么会这样？
Huh? That's so tragic.
好在传说里，
But
巴西
that
中有
was
位
not
黄老
lost.
爷，
One legend,
他
old
其
man
实
Wu
是个
Wang,
仙子，
another
是
one of the
神
eight, looked up to her
并
and
将
took
其
up her
传承
mantle
下
and kept her legacy
来。
alive.
我印象
Interesting.
中，往世
Then
堂最传
taught the
奇
four
的
founders
好
of
像
Wang
是个
Sheng
黄老爷的术
on
法。
funeral portal? Didn't they train under him?
或许命运的旋
Exactly.
转之处就在此处。平地
That's
幽冥
why it
之
feels
人，
like fate came
机
into
缘
play.
巧合下被后
After
世神
giving
仙
her
使
life to restore order to
继
the
续
realm
维
of
持
dead,
着生死
some
的
chance meetings ensured that future generations continued to use her methods to guard the border between life and death.
性命虽被隐去，
So, although she herself disappeared from the world, her mission to protect Liyue is still well alive after 1,000 years on. Anyway, that's basically the whole story of the how the eight adepts purified Taodo.
谢谢云姐，终于
Thanks.
让我
Now we
找
finally
到
have
了
the
哪几位。
names of a full roster. Thanks, Yujin.
不用客气，
My pleasure.
这出戏
Haven't performed this opera in so long.
回去还要再多练练。
So, I have a fair bit of brushing up to do before I'm ready. Sorry, I'm readjusting my chair, and after this cutscene, I'm planning on taking a quick water break because I need water. Don't practice too much or retire your voice out.
多谢关心，
I appreciate.
那就回家
See you around. Why does it seem to be a theme of telling everyone to take it easy, or is it because we just had an entire war arc? Hi, Shenling!
嗨嗨，终于忙完了。
Hey guys, are you finally done? I've been waiting forever.
哎，香菱，
Shen, what are you doing here?
还不是因为两位大
Tracking you guys down, obviously. You really made me work for it too.
你也真是的，
Honestly, a little rich, you're out here telling everyone else to take care of themselves and keep good work-life balance when you're apparently too busy to eat.
下去。
Keep this up and I'll have to drag you to the dinner table and force-feed you my delicious cooking against your will.
肚子是不是饿扁了？
Here, I prefer.
专门
Here, I present you with Chef Shenling new screen, drunken plums and snow. Really start, Shirley. Go, dig in.
哇，
It's so busy, Shenling. I hadn't noticed how hungry you've gotten.
这香
Smell of food is making Paimon ravenous.
吃。
Oh, this is so nice, Shenling. I want to know how hungry she is. She's gotten smelling food, making Paimon
小
ravenous.
派萌，跟着旅行
Sounds like you
真
have
是很
fun.
辛苦，
Hey, Paimon. Next time you
改天以
feast,
后跟着我
but
吧。
sometimes traveling lets you go hungry. You should ditch traveler and hang with me from now. You'll never go hungry again.
哇，
Now that's a tempting, huh?
见
At least I've never charged you for a single meal.
虽然这是
That
真的
may be true.
但是总
We also
算是
never
饭也
pretty
是
much
真的
ever feed Paimon on time. I was only kidding. I know Paimon loves you, but I think I'd take more food to pry her
不走他呢。
away from your
先
side.
不说这些了，
Anyway, enough about that.
不管之后要去接回上
Time for you guys to get
做别的事
eat.
情。
Whatever plans for this afternoon, they'll get so much better on full stomachs. And that's first stanza done. I don't know if I have to do anything else to unlock the next one. But I'm gonna take a quick break. Alright, just
探索与挑战。冒险家的生活很合我的胃口。
老爷，您真是太幽默了。 我也终于坐在这听戏的位置上了。老爷，您真是太幽默了。
Alright, I'm back. I might have also just grabbed myself a snack for the heck of it.
哎呦，不愧是璃月的明子。
Just make sure. Okay, yeah, I wanted to make sure I was unmuted
坐在这听戏的位置，
because I've had issues where I've forgotten before.
老爷，
Wait until 2 days later. Well, might as well spend that time looking at other things. Let's see, there's a light thing. Where on earth is this telescope thing? Oh, here it is. Ah, fudge, overflew it. The heck? Okay, now where's the... I never noticed an NPC back there. Then again, I don't really wander this particular area. Where's the coin, though? Oh, there's a coin. Alright. What else am I missing? Springtime terms. I'm just trying to see what else is available before I just forcibly pass time. See, visit the fortune mines, and also do all these. Ooh, custom gift envelope. Oh, I have to craft all of those, I think. Festival Fever. I've also heard a lot of good things about Nanyan. You know, hit 1500, I get Shanling outfit. I honestly, after poking with my supports, I kind of realized I've not really built many of them that well, which is probably why I'm struggling so much in the Abyss. Because most of the 5 stars I pulled are really more DPS types. I mean, technically my Wicca can be built as a sub-DPS, but yeah. Needless to say, I probably need more support, so I'm probably going to pull for Lanyan, or use my guarantee on, I'm probably going to get Lanyan. Why is the fire truck going off? Who's the character I know? Okay. Oh, I think it's just showing the archive of available characters. Let's see, gift envelopes. You can also initiate gift envelopes created by yourself and other players. Okay, I do know I have 2 friends from IRL that I definitely am going to send envelopes to. Ah, 高温审核. And new gift envelope from Jun. Design a gift envelope. I'm sure it follows TOS and all that. Oh! Alright. Where on earth is the swirling lamplit entertainment? Oh, there's the second launch tube, and then... And Yao-Yao's somewhere around here. Okay, scrolling in does not help me see them any better. Hey, here's another one I haven't hit. The real question is there any in Chenyu Vale? Is it? Oh, it's further this way. Ah, it's behind Yongshin Tea House. Sorry, kitty. Now, sometimes this mini-map is not helpful in how it zooms in.
来加入冒险家协会吧，很有趣的哟。
You know what is going to happen though? If the fire alarm goes off again, in the middle of stream. I think it has happened once. I'm not complete. I already hit that one. But there is a launch tube, I think, over this direction. So let's give this a nice firm whack. Huh. Oh, and there's even a Guoba face. Yeah. Oh, and the telescope is over here. Oh, is it just 3 guys hanging out? Don't mind them. I'm just gonna let them be. Alright, now to find those last few lucky coins. Sorry, birdies. Oh, I found last launch site. Oh, it's cute. Oh, and the other one is a silver swallow. Alright, now let's see. Coin by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Or somewhere above it. Ah, gotcha. And I think that means I have one more coin. Ah, it's all the way over here. I have 2 more coins. Are they... Oh, they're just floating in the background. What? Oh, entertainment rewards. Alright, and then I'm gonna get the last coins over here. Or somewhere over here. There it is. And I think that would be the last of them. See, that coin's been collected, that coin's been collected. And these coins have been collected. So I think that's all of them. And then the last scope, I think, is over. Alright, how the heck do I get back? Oh wait, I think I can go up this way, I don't remember for sure. Okay, I'm heading the right direction. All I know is that one thing that always frustrates me sometimes is the difference in my mom and I's preference in how we navigate. She does it so that the map rotates with her. I have mine set up so that north is always north. I don't know why. It feels a lot more confusing if I have to figure out which way I'm going without what's it called? I feel like understanding where I am in terms of north and south is a bit more helpful than knowing if I turn left or right. But I'm also just gonna chalk that one up to personal preference.
要加速了。
See, a coin is over there. Now the telescope is over here in Yujing Terrace. My Yujing Terrace, I guess it actually means... Where on earth is this telescope? No, don't tell me it's on that stupid thing. Fudge, how do I... Where's this telescope supposed to be? Okay, it's somewhere up there. How the heck do I find it? Staircase. Will you take me to the telescope? No, you won't. Where is this telescope? I'm so confused. Is it buried somewhere? No, it's somewhere up there. Where the heck is... Oh, I forgot. There's a missing sibling poster. It has been so long since we handed out one of those. Where on earth do I go for this thing? I mean, there's Amber. Where the heck is the telescope? Seriously, who was in charge of placing the telescopes? Okay, where on... It's in this building, isn't it? In a place that's just really stupidly hard to get to. This is worse than trying to get the Electroculus on top of, This is worse than trying to get to the Electroculus on top of, This is worse than trying to find the Electroculus on top of, Ryan Shogun's spell. Oh, look, they're dancing around it. That's cute. Alright, does that mean that I got all of them now? See, I got the launch tube. Oh, there's a coin over there that I didn't get. Then again, the coins are also partially hidden, so you have to... Oh, Yanfei, what are you up to? The joys of being a lawyer. I can't relate. Okay, so there's another coin over there. Whee! That felt way more complicated to get to than it should have. Vroom vroom. I think this is the last coin.
谁要阻拦？
Coin, coin, coin. Oh wait, no, there are 12 of them that I need to find. Where the heck? Oh, there's one at the entrance of Lua. I'm lazy, I'm teleporting to it. Now, where near here is it? Oh, there it is. See if I can snipe it with a plunge attack, or if I'm going to hit the ground before I get there. There, now we have all of them. And now I can also fast forward time. Not fast forward any more than we have to. "12 minutes past midnight."
许多昆虫。2天过去了，不知道胡桃他们办完事了没呀？我们去往商堂看看吧。
I doubt it, because something really crazy is gonna happen. The Wangshen Funeral Parlor! Ow! Meh. Room. Splashy, splashy. Oh, white cat. There's a white cat.
衣冠小姐，又是我们。
Hey there, it's us
两
again.
位好，是来找堂主的吧？
Hello, you two. I'm sorry if you're looking for the director. I'm afraid she hasn't returned. Gosh dang it. But she isn't back after 2 whole days? Is that normal?
嗯，
Not exactly, but it's not unheard of.
堂主性子异于常人，一连消失10天半月的事也干过。
Director is unpredictable sometimes. She's known to disappear for up to 2 weeks.
哦，这样听起来。
Okay, well, in that case, a couple days ago was some huge deal. Hootao will be Hootao.
这不是旅行者。
Hey, I spy I traveler and a Paimon. Man, how long has it been? Happy Lantern, right? Oh, hey, Gumming.
啊，是佳明，你好呀。
Oh, hey, Gumming. Happy Lantern, Gumming.
嘿嘿，怎么
So
在
what
这里
brings you here?
接了趟镖要送到陈玉谷。
Gotta make a delivery to Vale.
回家过
Works
节。
out nicely because my dad's eager for me to be at home for the holiday. So, 2 birds, 1 stone.
往生堂送回陈玉谷的货。
Hold on, a delivery from Wanshan Funeral Parlor to Vale? Is this for Feiyan Commerce Guild by any chance?
不是吧，大宝？
Have you been learning fortune telling something?
算命在哪里？
Oh, how do you know that? No, series of coincidences.
哎呀，我们前2天才见过
We ran into
新
Xingqiao a couple of days ago, so he told us the news.
吓我一
You
跳！
scared me there for a
还
second.
在想
I thought it sort of leak on that one job I specifically told his stream. Hush, hush.
原来你们知道
But
啊！
sounds like you found it from another source. So, world. Yeah, we heard it straight from one of the
衣冠小
sources.
姐，东西都在吗？
Miss Undertaker's, everything can be
没
loaded
问
up.
题，这样
So,
火鸡来
quick
拉倒
inventory count, then we'll be on our way.
都备好了，我带您进去看看吧。
The goods are ready for inspection. This way,
等一
please.
下，佳明，
Hey,
想
Yao
问
Ming.
问你，据说
Last I've
所有
heard,
的百姓
Baiju was still trying to figure out a way to help Xingqiao's grandpa.
是没起
So,
效果
did it
吗？
not work then?
白先生的事我不是很清楚。
No, the Baiju part is news to me, but anyway,
今天只是
a
把
master from
东西
Feiyan
送
Commerce
进
Guild
去
said they just want to ship some items back home, get ahead of the
看
situation.
上去就是做多个打算而已。
Guess they're hoping for the best and planning for the worst, so don't worry, there's still hope.
原来如此。
Ah,
李
gotcha.
先生，我们要不要去看看
Crap.
星球呀
Do？you think we should go see Xingqiao?
行秋少爷，
Before you run off on a wild goose
和
chase,
他大哥一起的。
Master Xingqiao's already back home in Chenyu Vale. He and his brother made the trip together.
别扑空。
Something about checking if any repairs are needed at family home.
怎么
That
感觉
doesn't
还是
sound
有点
promising.
妙啊？
Let's go check in with Baiju. Yet, wouldn't Baiju also be in Qingsa by now, since Chi-Chi would be back?
他应该知道现在的情况。
Yeah. He's sure to know what's going on.
那我也去干活先了。
Alright,
约
alright.
饮茶。
Well, I better get moving. Next time, we're going for dim sum. Oh, I love dim sum. actually been a while since I've been able to go to a dim sum. Oh, hey, Baiju, I thought you'd be in Chinsa by now.
白竹，你怎么在这儿？我们正打
Baiju, what are the chances? We're just about to go looking for you.
真是无巧不成书。
The
他也
most
在这儿
curious
呢
coincidence. He was searching for you too. He doesn't seem happy to.
这件事可能必须要拜托你。
There was indeed. However, there's a situation I need your help. Is his lordship taking a turn for the
那
worse?
边还稳定，
No.
现在有问题。
His condition is stable.
琪琪
Different situation. Oh. Yeah. You would be in Chingsa by now if Chi-Chi came back. Alright.
琪，他怎么了？也昏迷了？
Has she passed out
前
too?
日出门采药，事
She
情
hasn't come back from Earth
计
Gathering too.
划
It was 2 days ago, but she left. Supposed to return the same day.
那会不会是药比较难采？
Maybe on the mountain soda?
或者贪
When
玩
she
到
got
了
bored
别的
and
地方？
turned it into a vacation?
七七体质特殊，每次出发前，
Given
我们都会
Chi-Chi's
先
unique
好反复
condition,
时间
we've already
记
made
在他的小手
sure
册
to
上。
write the agreed returns in her note.
小
And
手
note.
册的规矩就是药没采到可以，
There's a rule in the notebook
尝试回家
says not finding
但
herbs.
到现在为
Okay.
止，
Getting home
超
late.
过1天多了。
Not okay. But now she's late by over a day and still no sign of herbs.
这
Has
种情况
that ever happened before?
没有，
Never.
所以我们
Hence
这
our
次在
concern
上
something
调
has
查了
happened to her.
昨天就去冒险家
So we
协会
posted a
发布了
commission
委
to
托
Veterans Guild yesterday.
但我常与冒险家打交道，
I've dealt with many adventurers in the past. They
光凭
don't
他们支持
always
七七
fill me
我放心不
with
下。
confidence. I'm not comfortable leaving the search for Chi-Chi to them alone. Yeah, that I understand that, especially considering Chi-Chi's unique circumstances.
是啊，今早就有速度快的冒险家回来了，说七七失踪的地方闹鬼，吓人的很。至于七七本人，当然是没找到。
Neither am I. This morning, some of the adventurers were back already, saying they found the place where Chi-Chi went missing, but got scooped because it was haunted. Needless to say, they did not catch a glimpse of Chi-Chi herself.
所以，现在能让人完全信任的，只有你了。
In short, right now, the only person I feel I can trust completely. So, where'd she go herb gathering?
清侧山，
Blowing Hill and Chingsa Mountain Range. Of course they'd be spooked out. Hu Tao's the only one to stay insane enough to regularly hang out there.
又是清侧山，
Chingsa again.
或许
Indeed.
清侧山
Looking
居住
freezing
的
like something untoward has happened up there.
昨日我又接诊了2位新病患，他们的症状和地马乌斯与老太公如出一辙。
I saw 2 new patients yesterday. Symptoms are identical in present time to Timaeus and his lordship. We'll discuss that later. We should go.
没错，先去找七
Yep,
七比较
find
快。
Chi-Chi's number 1 priority. Now, we'll update you as soon as we
太
can.
晚回了，
Thank you both. I'm counting on you. Funeral parlor has no master. Usually dares call the troops. Well, if that isn't worrying, I don't know what is. Loading. Alright, you went missing somewhere around here. Mawiga, you're up. Gosh dang it. Oh wait, never mind. I found Chi-Chi. She's right here. I mean, all kidding aside,
不知道是不是
I
幸
did
运
get
多了
Chi-Chi.
我感觉这里比以前更古怪了。
I forgot if this is normal.
希望七七不要有事啊。
Wait, I'm not used to that's decidedly not good.
往返自然。
天命既定，
恭听太阳的轰鸣。
快看，这不是蓝师傅的小藤人吗？难道他来过这里？
Oh, right. Another one of Lanyam's return figures? Yeah, and probably the Hutao.
2个。哦，我知道了，胡桃和蓝焰是抓鬼
Hey,
的。
Mirko ghost hunting?
冒险家协会的人说无望坡闹鬼，胡桃很懂这些。蓝
People
焰师傅的
from
藤人上
Entrance Guild did say Blowing
他
Hill
肯定也懂
haunted, Hutan knows all about ghosts, and Lanyan's Rattan figures have all those witness sigil things on them. So she must know what she's doing. Okay, then where does Chi-Chi factor in all this? Aside from that, she has a literal sigil stuck to her head to keep her adeptal energy thing in check.
我想想啊，七七是僵尸，僵尸关节不灵活，跑得慢，然后被鬼抓住了，所以就失踪了。
Kidnapped by ghost. A perfectly logical argument, but they're still not very credible. Alright then, let's keep looking through and let's see who's right soon enough. Nope. Nada.
什么声音？
What was that sound? Who's incoming?
两位，
Or it's just Yelan.
叶兰，怎么是你？
What are you doing here? Oh no, this place is haunted.
原来是闹夜
Oh, yes, it kind of was. Just not by ghosts, apparently. Yes, it was haunted by our favorite, definitely not an assassin.
我先前吓跑
That's
了
right.
菜鸟冒险家。
I managed to scare off a few rookie adventurers, but it looks like you're not so easy to spook. Anyway, don't go any further. There's danger up ahead. The sky fights giant whales and the abyss.
可是我们是来找七七的。
We have to find Chi-Chi. She went missing around here and could be in danger.
这件事我知情。
I'm aware of the situation. My contacts in the Adventures Guild fill me in.
我在山腰处发现了一个
I
大
found
的
an herb gatherer's
叫
basket
七七的东西。
out way up the mountain, possibly belonging to Chi-Chi, but I don't think she's here anymore.
七七
What
不
makes you
在
so
这山
sure?
上。
附近我已经掘地3尺。
Scoured this whole place looking for clues. That's how I know the immediate area is safe.
还算安全。
But beyond that, I can't be sure. So, you're here looking for Chi-Chi as well?
不，
No,
我在调查这片区域的不
I'm
明。
investing in unknown disturbance here.
大约1个月前，总务司注意到，
About a month ago, the Ministry of Civil Affairs noticed an unusual spike
而且是
in the
不
number of elderly people seeking medical care in Shinsa Village. Plus, they all seem to be suffering from an unknown illness.
白主也
Why did you notice that too? He's convinced something's up in Shinsa Village.
但后来我们发现，
Actually,
问题的源头
we
不在
discovered
青
the
色
source of the problem isn't
庄，而是
Shinsa
我们
Village,
现在站的地
but
方
where we are now.
无望坡。
Wu Wang Hill.
青色庄的老人
But the village isn't far from here, and the elderly residents are particularly
首当其
vulnerable,
冲，最受影响。
which is why they've borne the brunt of it.
居然是无望坡嘛？
The plot thickens. I'll bet Hutan and Lanyan know
没
something.
错，可他们现
Probably.
在也都不见
Only
了。
we knew what the heck they're
我知道
gone.
他们可能在哪里。
I might have some idea.
在哪里？
Really? So where are
在
they?
没法轻易抵达的。
Somewhere difficult to reach.
来吧，
For now, you should come with me. We need to speak with Ningguang.
见宁光？
Why?
你们这是什么表情？
Don't act surprised. I just shared top secret information with you.
情报
Surely you don't think I would let you walk away? What are you gonna do?
开
Kidding
玩
me.
笑的。
Ningguang is well aware of the situation of Doctor Who, and everything I've seen suggests Lanyan and Chi-Chi have ended up
我
safe.
猜测胡堂主、蓝燕还有七七
They're at the border of life and death, aren't they? Because I do know Hu Tao has, because in Hu Tao's story quest, you are able to go
走
there.
吧，见到宁光，
Come
你
on,
们就都知道。
Ningguang will explain everything. We're going to use it in Terrace and not the Jade Chamber. No, I'm not gonna get the flip. Oh, I think that's just bugged.
若是以往，这事
In the
儿
past, I would have said no way.
我陪你倒无所
I
谓。
mean, I'd
但
happily
死掉
pay
新的
you
兄弟，
pay to join you, but I'm not about to tell the crew they won't get to go home for the festival this year.
理应如此。
That all goes
让
without
我想
saying.
听的
Unlike what I hope you're going to say next. You sure have a way with words. Alright,
肚
fine.
子玩
It's a yes.
行了行了，金门孤云阁
Gate of Rite, Neonstone Forest, right? Yeah, I'll handle
就
it.
知道船长大意，不能
I knew I could count on the great Captain Beto to answer a call of
好
duty.
话省点说。
Save the compliments.
兄弟们的工钱里
I just make sure, or you pay my crew properly. It's Lantern Rite, so they'll be expecting 5 times their usual rate. Deal is sealed. Trap is
是一名
sprung.
不手软。
Well then, you got me now.
你那份也少
So,
量。
what about your share, How much will that rob of me?
哪里的话，
Oh, please.
谁也坑不了
Firstly, no one can rob the Genshin, not even me.
我的那份就
And
算
secondly, keep my share. It's a gift to you. Go buy yourself a new hairpin with it.
这事儿就不用我
Save
带
me
了
the trip to market, right? These two.
这不是旅行者和派蒙吗？
Hey, traveler, Paimon.
北斗，你好呀！
Ahoy there, Captain Beto.
小派蒙，好久不见，你还是这么活泼。
Ah, little Paimon.
等会儿宁光少不了你活干。
Bright-eyed enthusiasm, exactly what Ningguang needs. She's conscripting you, by the way. Got some real back-breaking work lined up for you. What? Sorry, gotta dash. See you around, folks. Bye, Beto. Have fun burning down a tree.
海灯节快
Oh
乐！
yeah. Happy Lantern, right? I'm enjoying my fish
叶
made
儿
out of
真是知我
gold.
心意，
Elon clearly knows me well.
他就把2位
She brought you two here without me needing to say a word. Beto said you were conscripting
北斗
us.
船长，像
Beto
我
never passes on an opportunity to rise crack at my expense.
也差不多吧。旅行者和
She's
派蒙
not
去的
exactly
地
wrong, though, is
对
she?
所有人都合适。
Traveler and Paimon have actually been there before. That makes them perfect candidates.
那边
Then where's there?
2位，
I know you're looking for someone. I don't wish to waste your time,
我就开门
so I'll
见
get
山，
right to the
不
point.
浪费时间了。据我所知，胡
From
桃
what I understand,
七七姑娘、
Director Who,
蓝燕姑娘
Hu Tao, Miss Chi-Chi, and Miss Lanyan
应该
are currently stranded inside the border.
边界
Border? The border? That border?
就是那个边界，离月的生死边界
Yes, that border. The border between life and death.
等一下，
Whoa.
你们也知道
When
边
did
界
you
吗
find out about the border? Wait, how did you know we'd been there before?
嗯，
Come on.
啊，
Right.
依然
Literally your job to know that kind of stuff. Fair enough. Good job. How are you so sure they're at the
知
border?
道你心有疑惑。
I must limit it. I can't go into full details, but let me give you a brief bit of background to your situation.
1月前，
1 month ago, the Ministry of Civil Affairs became aware of an unusual illness affecting the elderly of
半
Qingsi.
月后，胡堂主来告知，离月生死边界可能有异
A
动。
couple of weeks,
乌斯派出了人手，确实在无望坡遇
weeks
到
later,
但
Director
知道
Who came to
有
report
消息
potential disturbance on the border. The Ministry of Civil Affairs investigating. Sure enough, an ominous presence on
3
Wuling
日
Hill.
前，
Then, 3 days ago, Director Hu Tao came to us again, this time to update us that she was now ready to go to the border and investigate the situation in full.
我们约定2日后再
We had
见。
agreed to meet again yesterday, but she failed to show up.
堂主仍未出现。
That's why I sent you on to
我会来
investigate
前去调
further.
查堂主最后出现的地点。
Director Hu's last known location was Wuling Hill. Same goes for Chi-Chi and
也
Lanyan.
消失在那里。
I'm about 90% sure all 3 of them are stuck in the border.
连胡桃都被困
Even
住了，
Hu Tao can't get out.
看来
There
边
must
界
be
真的有问
something
题。
seriously wrong.
情况大致如此。
Now that you know
2
the
位继续探
situation,
索生死边
are
界
you
的
willing to
进展
travel the border
能
and
否随
rescue
时
Hu
救
Tao
援
and
胡堂
company?
主一行？
Your prior experience exploring that realm makes you our best hope.
如果真是这样，不问我们也会去的。
Of course, if our friends are in trouble, we'll help however we
没
can.
问题。
But there's
这
one
次我们去
problem.
边界有胡桃
Last time we went to the border, Hu Tao led the way. We don't know how to get there on our own. I'm guessing Ningguang already thought
去
of
望
that.
出客栈
You
进
can
行
seek
大
assistance
圣
from the conqueror demons
他
at
无法
Wong
估
Chun.
计
He will show you the way.
哦，是
Shut up! Of course!
在你们来前，
Elon was preparing to travel the border herself before you two entered the picture. So, naturally, he has been briefed on the situation. Understood. We'll head out right away.
姿势体大，务必要保证胡堂主他们的安全。
This is a rescue mission, most important. Director Who must be brought back soon. Consider it done. Well
那我
then,
便在
I'll
此
wait here for the good
静
news.
候佳音。多亏有他们，
We got lucky.
否则
Bygone.
能否安全带回胡堂主？
I don't know what my chances would have been.
但很可惜， 别来，你眼下还不能休息。
But don't go putting your feet up just yet, Elon. I'm afraid I have another mission
我
for
倒也
you.
没那么天真。
Yeah, I figured that might be the case. What's the situation?
度
The gate array.
经伤
We've now found the locations for the gates of life, concealment, fright, and injury.
红
Is that right?
生度二门。
Pitching and Kanyu were handling the gates of life from
先
concealment.
前北斗
Having Betos
下
take
来
Crux Suite to
金门
guard the
依
gate
然
of
是剑
fright.
钿下伤门。
That leaves the gate of
我思来
injury.
想去，
I've
除了
racked
降
my
魔大圣，
brains together, and other than conquer demons, I can't think of anyone more suitable for that one than you.
哦，
Mm.
曾言去约，
It's in the chasm.
正是。
That's right. As for the
历
remaining
次
four
的位
gates,
置正在
we're working to calculate their positions based on what we know of the array so far. Shouldn't take
照
long
顾
now.
堂主的说法，若遇上
When I
最坏
last saw
情况
Director Who,
或许要
he said that if worse comes to worse,
八门七门大战，
activating the 7 gates and arrays may be our only option.
有何顾虑？
But
尽管
if you
说
have
来。
doubts, I would like to hear
虽然
them.
我还不够了解这阵法，
I don't know much about this magic array, but it involves obfuscating one of
若
the
要
people
不死
involved.
大阵，代价是
Ah, yes, the worst part. That's what's
此
trouble.
事我心中也无
What
定
troubles
数
me.，Let's continue this
日后再提。
discussion another time. Yeah, that's kind of thing that would probably best be discussed with everyone who knows that they might have to sacrifice their lives to conceal a gate. And it's probably the one that you never want to make. Okay, yeah, so that's just bugged, I think. I don't know. My guess is either a cutscene thing or teleporting thing right as it ended, because that should not be happening. Hi, Xiao.
肖，原来你已经在这儿啦！
You're already here.
怎么是你们？
It's you too. Where's Yelon? Change of plans. You're taking us to the
可
border.
知此行危险？
Do you really have any idea how dangerous this mission is?
没事啦，
We're fine.
地方没去
Danger's
过
never dropped traveler before, has it?
生死边界本就神秘，如今
The
有
border
人
of
为
life and death is a treacherous place. Past times and recent disturbance will only make it more so. We'll face great peril at every step away. There are people stranded here. We have to get them back. And we've literally been commissioned to do so. Exactly. Plus, we made a promise to Ningguang.
能否替我回告？
Please go back and tell him to send Yolanda instead.
啊，我们
What, are we
不是
not good enough?
若是叶兰，
I would feel more comfortable sending
身经
Yolanda.
百战，
She's privy to
我再
secret
做
art
分析
practice her grand, plus she has extensive experience about it. Anyone who wants to happen to Traveler.
你在担心他？
Oh, so you're just word for
身
safety.
经百战
Wait,
啦，
he has extensive battle experience too!
快想想办
Come
法。
on, think of something. We promised strongly we would go. What did you... We have Rex.
哦
Yeah.
这个呀，
That's a bit of talisman Chocolate gave us.
始终里给的
Even
护
got the
身
symbol
符
Rex
上
kiss on
面
it.
还有
See?
个符号，对吧？他告诉我们，
Is it better yet who Tao safe time or there'll be consequences?
不必诓我。
Your attempts to mislead me are
这是
futile.
符号
That coin is utterly
神
temperate.
秘
It only carries the symbol of Rex Lapis and none of his power.
对，
Rat strongly signaled us.
真不靠谱。
What's ordering you, Shao?
身负恶障，恐惊扰边界，只能在外。
I fear the bad karma I carry will only disturb the border further. So while I can show you the entrance, I cannot venture inside with you.
原来你是怕出了事没法。
Oh, so that's what this is about.
我理解你的
You
心
won't be able to rescue us if something bad happens, huh? My mind can't understand that, but I'm not the one you should worry
没
about.
错，胡桃最了解边界。
Right, who knows
如果
it
他回不来，
understands the border better than anyone. Without her, no one has a clue how to handle the situation. Plus, we've been there
没错
before.
没错。
Yeah,
我们可是
that makes the second most experienced border goers after Hu Tao. Dare to trust us?
既如此，
Very well
你
then,
们抓紧我。
hold tight. Woo!
消速度好快。
Oh, that was
边
fast.
界应当就在附近。
The border should be nearby.
说起来，萧也会打开边界的法术吗？
So, do you know the spell to open the
平
border?
衡生死，向
No.
来是往生堂之责。
Balancing the forces of life and death has always been Wangshan Funeral Parlor's domain. I am not familiar with their craft,
但如今边界异动，死气一出，
but since the border's been disrupted,
我们寻迹
theater's leaking out, we simply need to find where the leak is. That will be your entrance. Evil conquering!
好厉害！
So, you can see the theater?
三眼无险，
My adeptest perception, I can sense the
死气
presence
与
of the...
否，到
Whether
分
it's
定
fate or
之
not, we shall see soon enough. Let's go! Oh, bye, Shao! Oh, that looks disgusting. That's probably what we're looking for.
无聊。
And it moved instead.
有魔物！
沾了死气发狂。
Peter sent them in a frenzy. Stand back, I'll deal with it.
交给我。
无能。
This is...
这里。
就是这里了。
This is the place.
看来刚才萧看到的
Looks like the theater back there you saw, after
但
all.
如先前所说，
As I said earlier,
为了
this
避
is
免
as far as
其
it can come to you,
我不能进去。
or I risk doing more harm to you. You'll be on your own from here. Don't worry, we'll be okay.
头靠过来一点。
Lean your head in for a second.
夹皮琉璃，硬。
Huh. Oh, did you just share your vision with him?
萧这是……
我在你额上留下了一道降魔印，
I place witness sigil in for it so we can share
祝你
powers.
窥见死
Percept.
气。
Now we should be able to
边
see
界
it
上
further.
情况不明，
There is no knowing what things are like in there, but hopefully this will help.
若你们寻至受困者，
When you find them, call my name. I will open the passage and pull
尽
you
快
out.
出来。
哎，萧
Thanks, Shao. You've thought of everything. Be back in a jiffy.
万事小心。
Be extremely careful.
万事小心。
Time to poke the border. I don't have a level 90 party, but yeah, I've just been experimenting with several different party variations. Oh yeah, this is literally the team that I have to use if I ever want to fight Shigwaddle. Because, otherwise I'm just struggling the entire time. And by struggling the entire time, I mean not dealing enough damage or dying. I'm gonna switch, to this team now because I'm a bit more confident in my builds.
Shirley, 感觉和以前有点像，但看起来又有点不一样了。
Oh, those two. What the heck are... Oh, those are spirit things. Oh.
飞高高啦！ 伤伤不止。
Open the door. Heal up real briefly.
没有路了，要跳
Oh,
下
that's
去
here.
吗？
Should we
上
jump
次好像也是
down?
这么做
Isn't
的。
that how we did it last time? Yeah. Looks like what we must do. I forgot just how weird it was exploring this place. Alright. Waterfall, waterfall. Only way is forward. Oh, we're right at the end. How come we haven't found them yet? No hard to tell, it was a huge fuss. Just swimming as last time. Maybe you shall kill it? Oh, that doesn't look good. Also, I don't think Hilichurls was supposed to be able to get down here. Mostly because they can't enter the ley lines. You know, because Celestia's a dingus. With their tendency to, Hey, that's one of Madame Lanyon's figures. It just ran the... Let's go after it! All I know is that Hilichurls cannot technically enter the border. All I know is that Hilichurls cannot enter the border because Celestia pretty much made anyone with Conran blood either unable to die or turn them into Hilichurls. And it's implied that the Hilichurls are not the first people, or it's implied that Conran is not the first group of people they've done this to. Raton figure. Let's see if there are any more. What is this? Hide and go seek? Is that or... Oh no, that's just entrance. There's only your whole glass of water, you help me. Are there any more of those dolls? Where am I supposed to look? Nothing here. Nothing here. What on... I am not enjoying this puzzle. Like, start climbing tree? If I can even get on... If it'll even let me. I mean, it's not letting me climb it, so I don't think that's where I'm supposed to go. Where on earth am I supposed to look? I am so confused. Okay, so it's not that thing since I can't climb up that. What on earth where on earth is another doll thing? Where? Okay, it's not down here. Where on earth is... Oh. Wait. What? Oh, right. I was messing around trying to do... friggin... What is... Oh, there it is. I forgot that I took Zhongli off of, I gave Zhongli's spear temporarily to Zhonling. Why did Lanyan leave her fingers around? Like she's using them to cast some sort of sigil. Oh, come on, Spet, there's gotta be more. And now more struggling to find another one. So I guess I'm just staring at pillars until I find one. Oh, there it is. I guess I have to find them in order. Can I even change spear back, or am I locked with this one? I mean, I'm not... Wait, when did I give it to Kachina? Oh, right. When I was trying to also build a team more tailored for Mawika.
固若金汤。
There it is. Ah! Get me out of here. Where did it go? Where are you going, buddy? Get in your thing! You take the most meat. There you go. Or I guess that'll do something. Oh.
这是哪里？发生了什么？这里看起来好可怕。
Yeah, I think this is what we were actually expecting.
边界，看来要再跳一次了。
Oh, look. For our efforts, we were rewarded with one singular chest. Finally, I can upgrade a weapon again. Oh, that is really not good.
不能睡。
Don't fall asleep, Chi-Chi. You're already too much better. If you fall asleep, you'll never wake up again. Oh, it's like talking to someone with a concussion. Just don't want them to go to sleep.
听我说，琪琪，
Focus on my voice, Chi-Chi. You're not feeling sleepy. You're the most awake person in the world. Even if everyone else falls asleep, they were going to stay wide awake.
睡着，
Chi-Chi.
醒着。蓝姑娘，
Good news, officer!
催眠还
That was impressive. I didn't know hypnotism worked in reverse.
但这样下去也不是办法。
Even so, it doesn't really solve
再
anything.
坚持一会儿，我马
Hey
上就
there.
找到出口的规
I'm
律。
close to figuring out how to get to the exit.
琪琪，想
Once
做梦。
and dream.
七七，加
I
油
did Chi-Chi. Fight it.
做梦，
Dream, huh? Alright, Chi-Chi.
那不难办。
Let me help you with
琪
it.
琪
Now listen
还会
closely.
做梦。
Here's how your dream is going.
好啦
Are you going to terrorize her in her dream?
太阳
Picking
当
up herbs
照
and blazing sun.
琪琪
Chi-Chi
吃
writes
采
her
药，
brow.
琪琪采药，爬上一
Finds
座
a
山，
temple on a hill.
山上
Goes to seek the Tao.
山上有庙，庙里有个
Oh,
老
please
道
breathe.
士，名字叫胡桃。
Her name is Hu Tao.
胡桃，胡桃看见琪琪来，
He
把
found
就
her.
往土里埋。
My Rex said she'll never be found.
别埋，
Don't bury me. Help. You know what? Fair.
这下
Not too
困
sleepy
了
now, are you?
不困了，
Awake.
好吓人。
I mean, that's one way of making it work. Oh, that's not good.
糟了，胡堂主，
Who
我不
Tao?
患者被破了，
Somehow they've broken through my illusion.
是那些发狂的魔物。
Monsters, you mean?
魔物，
Monsters.
别害怕，琪琪。
Don't be afraid,
我
Chichi.
保护
We'll protect you. Good news, it's not monsters, but two people who are here to get you out of here.
蓝师傅，
Oh, thank goodness we finally found you.
原来是
Oh,
你们。
so it's you guys.
旅行者和
I am
朋
on.
友，吓死我了！
Give me for a
我
sec.
以为连
I
魔物都
thought my
能
illusion's been undone by a bunch of monsters.
你们怎么
How
找过来
did you
的？
find this place?
是那位天犬
Let me
大人
guess. Genshin sent you.
他果然
I knew she'd act if I'd missed our meeting.
他真曾
Oh, who doubt planned ahead? She knew someone would come after her.
别人来，
It's dangerous here. Time to get y'all out. It's not that simple. Place is changing constantly. Director Who has found exit plan time, but it would close as soon as we can get to it.
我们
Don't
是
worry.
有备而
We got you covered. Ciao. A little help, please. You found. Oh, he came into sword. That's very not good.
来降魔大圣
Oh,
里了
conquer demons.
多谢
My thank you.
不必。
I'll open the passage now.
魔
Monster.
糟了，
I must have sent a new way out.
出口。哼，管他什么
Come.
魔物
It's our funeral, courtesy of Director Who.
我需要1分钟。
This will take me a minute or so.
快拦住那些魔物！
Hurry, we've got to fend them off.
七，来帮忙。
Oh, yeah.
传之三级一恶，扭转不息。嘿，再会了。玄韵传喜，起。 野火燎原，
Whack. Alright, where is the last one? Ah! Yay. That was stressful.
香，你看，就说我们可以的吧。
You see, out. Told you we'd be
来
fine.
就好。
I'm glad you made it out.
这位就是传说中的降魔大圣吗？
Excuse me, sir, but are you a legendary conqueror of
请
demons?
坐里。
You may spare the formalities. Is everyone
我
okay?
们都还好。
We're alright,
七
but
吸收了太多
Chi absorbed a little too much venom. So, mind starting from the beginning of what exactly happened?
七采样，
Chi was picking herbs. Then I saw a hole.
想堵住，
I tried to block the
结
hole,
果
but instead I fell in.
七七姑娘似乎不是一般人。
There's clearly something special in Chi. If I absorbed that much venom, I don't think I'd still be around to tell the tale.
虽然七七体质
Chi condition is certainly unique, but regardless, it was still a risky
那我们
call.
先把她送回布卜炉看看吧。
Now then, let's get her back to Boo Boo Pharmacy, shall we?
我来。
I'll
你
take
们还
that.
有任务在身。
Your work is still not done, so you should return to using Terrace.
说的也是。
Oh, true. We shouldn't keep anyone waiting any longer. She's probably just as stressed as a lime in a hot spring by this point. I
就我
highly
们
doubt.
先回去吧，其他事
Okay,
情再说
well, we can discuss it later. Let's just head back. No, I want that. Forgot when I got these wings. All I know is that I probably need to spend a lot more time, what's it called? Doing, requests in different nations, because I don't have... I think the only nation I'm anywhere near maxing out reputation with is Mondstadt.
飞高高了。
Oh, is this a map of all the
把
arrays?
人都带回来了。
Niwa, we got everyone back safely!
身手两
Impressive work, traveler.
甚至比我
You're even
们还
quicker than I expected.
什么嘛？
My mom thought you'd be super anxious having to wait for Eugene Terrace, but you seem calm as ever. See, you thought she'd hopping around like a slime. If I can't trust you, then I don't really know who I can turn
不知道该
to.
信任谁了。
真不好
My
意思
apologies,
大
Lady
人
Tension. I promise, I'm usually not late for appointments, let alone by a whole day.
多多包
Hope you can understand.
顾堂主说笑了，
No apology
都
necessary,
因你一人前往
Director.
边界。
It was my mistake, Blaine, letting you go to the border
怎
by
么
yourself.
这么说？
Don't say that. But I didn't think the situation would get this bad. How bad is this
我
bad?
想知道
I'd like to know
到什么
too.
程度。
How dangerous the situation you face. And how's it compared to previous cases?
严重的多，
Way worse.
多得多得多得
Like,
多。
way worse.
哎，这种事不止
So
一
this
次
isn't the
吗？
first time?
我都没听
I've
说过。
never heard of this happening before.
边境
Well,
可不是地理自然
don't
生出来
forget,
的
the
东西，
border isn't part of the
它
natural
就像一
landscape.
座老宅，
More
也
like
会出问
an
题。
old house that's gradually falling
动辄
apart.
数十年，长则
So
数百
it
年。
requires maintenance every once in a while. Sometimes every few
当然就是我们
centuries.
往生堂的人。
Sometimes every other decade or so. And of course, that is the responsible Wansheng funeral parlor.
从前最
In the
多只是
past,
死期而
though,
已的小问
the
题。
worst it got was a few small theater leaks. That's an easy fix with our secret art.
片饭地腐
It burns away all no problem. But this time is different. Inside the border, it's like the whole world's been turned upside down.
堂主可知原因？
Do you have any idea what might be the
我也
cause?
还不清楚，
Not so far. Maybe it's the
可
abyss?
我暂时还
I
没发
doubt
现
it.
谁留下的
I
痕
haven't
迹。
found any traces of abyssal activity.
你是想到那
You're
塔
thinking
了
about
吧？
Natlan,
我
right?
也感觉有
It
点
did feel
像。
kind of similar, but
不
not
好
exactly
像
the
有些
same.
不同。那塔的夜神
Is
之国
Lunar
相
is
当于
border
一个
anything
生死
like
边界
the
吗？
Night Kingdom in Natlan?
那边的危机我
Ah,
有所耳
yes.
闻。
I've heard a little
但
about
据
the
我所
crisis.
知，夜
But
神之国
as far
是
as I
真正的死
understand,
者
the
之
Night
地，
Kingdom's true realm of the
一
dead,
切
while the border is more like a
则
boundary
更像是
between
隔开
life
生
and
死
death.
的关爱。
没错，这一头是生，
Yes, it's like a demarcation line. Life on one side, death on the other.
恐怕
So,
这
if the
就是
border
这件
fails,
事
souls will pour out.
生
The
死
thing
的
becomes a
关
chaotic
系。
mix of life and death, just like what happened all those millennia
难道
ago.
病人的问题
People
是
wonder
瘦
if
了
people in
减
ancient
瘦
past are normal.
这就是死入侵生
It's a
命的
symptom
表
of
现。
death encroaching on the living.
那我们现在该怎么办？
Then, what should we do
把
now?
焚烧死气，
Turning away the theater won't do any good.
问
There's
题
the
核
issues,
心
the
还在
border
附近。
itself. Lady Tangent, any progress on the 7-8 gates method
有眉
dimension?
目。
有，
Yes.
而且已经
We've
列入
deduced the location of 4 gates, and we should be able to pinpoint the rest array before
这么
long.
快？
Oh,
不愧是
already?
天权大人。
Tangent doesn't mess around.
侥幸所得，
Several strokes
是
of
为
luck
我
were
人
involved.
气运。
Our nation is blessed with good
等
fortune.
下，等下，
Wait a
你
second.
说的
That gates
不是那
mentioned.
个八旗炼陶
Are you
土
talking about the sanctification of Toto?
就是那个。
That's
我们
one.
也看到
You
边界的
see,
样
the
子，
Shadowed border, I
同
can't
时来
think of
过
any
我
other
想
way to
到别
fix
的办法了。
besides a complete do-over.
重新炼一个
Do-over?
边界，
I mean, make a whole new border?
不是重新炼一个边界，
No, not the whole
边
border.
界重
Just the
新
parts
炼。
it's giving us grief.
听起来
Just
很
as,
像，
well,
但是难度下降。
reconstructing the whole thing would be much more difficult. What is the 7-8 gates
所谓
method?
八门，
The 8 gates are really keynotes and ways ley lines. Life, death, repose, concealment, initiation, terrain,
他
fright,
们可以
and
引
entry.
导之力。
They can be used to direct ley line energies.
那七门呢？
And the 7?
是发动阵法的条件。
That's right.
执政者
That's
从八门中
the requirement for activating Ray. The Ray Master will select one gate from the 8 to subdue evil,
可斩
cutting
断
off
心
its
路
exit path by using the ley line's power to obfuscate
隐
themselves.
去
What do you mean, obfuscate?
就是连同邪恶一起隐
As
去
in, disappear from the ley lines completely, never to be seen again, taking the banished evil with them.
那这不是
Someone
不规
has to
矩吗？
die for this to
我
work,
们要布
but
这个
you
阵吗？
can't seriously be considering this.
哎呀，放
Oh
心放
no,
心。
don't worry.
之所以大家
That's
都这么认
traditional
为，是因为
interpretation.
传说中的
The
优越
people
性
just assume because
造
only
牺
a
牲
butterfly sacrificed
但那
herself.
可是猎魔神
Let's
啊！
not forget,
虽
they
然
were
这个
purifying a
是
whole
一种
god.
但还远远没到
As bad as things
边界
are
也没有完全
now, that's still a far cry from what they had to deal with. Besides, the border isn't completely ruined, so we're only fixing one part of it.
依我看，
If you ask me,
能承受
as long as the Array Master can withstand a huge blast of theater, they'll be just fine. Oh,
胡唐
you
人
haven't
此
pr-
可有
proof to
依据
back up this statement directory?
依据就
My
是
proof is, I know
我
most
在
about
座的
life
各
and
位
death
都
out of
是
everybody
生
here,
死有名，
unless anyone wants to dispute
怎么样
that.？
没人想反驳吧？没有人说话。
Okay,
看来
good.
大家都同意了。
Looks like we're all in
那
agreement.
就等
In that
天
case,
大人
we can
推
plan our
荐
next step as soon as Tangent has found the remaining 4 gates.
胡堂主，
Director who?
天权大
Something
人有
that
别的意
you
见吗？
want? Lady Tangent? No.
我是另有
There's
件事
something
想
else I'd like to ask you about, but it might not be my
或许有
place.
些冒犯。
If you're not
如
wishing,
果胡堂主不愿
then
意回
please
答，
pretend I never
当
said
然你问
anything.
我。
什么事啊？
She's smelling straight through Hotel's garbage, isn't she?
胡堂主认为，
You believe that
10数年
today's
前的无妄破之灾，跟今天的边界危
Mrs.
机是否
could
有
have
联
been
系？
anything to do with the Wu Hill disaster from over a decade ago.
哎，十几
There was a
年前的
disaster
旺
at
坡
Wu Hill that
有
happened?
发生过什么吗？
Some sort of natural disaster, yeah. There used to be a village there, but then there was a flood or something. It took a lot of lives, and all the survivors moved away. But that doesn't explain how Wilming Hill became the dark and gloomy place it is. Maybe there was more to it? Udo?
天权大人，
No,
这
lady.
件事，
I don't think these two events are related. Excellent. Well, that puts my mind at ease.
各位
Let's meet here again in 2
我们
days.
2
We
天
should know the
后再在
locations
这
of
里
all the
见
gates by then.
那时就能知道全八门的位置。
那大家，我有不少事情还要准备。
Alright
就先
then.
回往银行
Well,
了。
I've still got preparations to, so I'll be heading back to the funeral parlor now.
好，没事的话，那我也先走一步啦。
Sounds good. If we're done here, I better get going too.
我都忘了问呢。之前你来找胡桃，是早就知道边界的问
Wait,
题了吗？
Lennon, I'm meant to ask, how did you know where to find Hootao? Did you already know something was wrong with the border?
这个呀，我
I
和
definitely owe you an explanation. Why don't you meet me at Adventures
冒
Guild?
险家协会
I
找我
just
吧
need to write a letter to my family first.
得家里报个平
I
安。
want to let them know I'm fine, but I also have some questions I want to
那
ask
我们一
them.
会儿在冒险家协会见啊。
Alright, then. We'll see you at the Adventures Guild. I am suspicious that Hu Tao was lying about the need for someone to just simply withstand the feeder. But we have other things to do, and those things involve going to the Adventures Guild, and we're been cut off instead.
这开门，这边
However, Paimon, perfect timing. I just posted my letter.
是时候，我刚把信寄回去。话说，你们是不是都以为我会什么厉害的法术，预测到了边界的危机？
Anyways, back to your question. Let me guess. You're probably thinking predict the border crisis with some kind of mysterious magic.
对啊，都
Well,
说
yeah,
这
aren't
是
lands
什么
of Tenuvale all expert in human divination or
奇怪的
something?
事嘛
Actually, my curiosity was more about the dolls than anything.
你们都误会了。
No, simply not true. Yes, the human arts have been practiced in my clan for many
这是
generations.
有那位万象
And
宫角的
yes,
官，
Wind Raider is listed as one of our ancestors in
但我
genealogy,
们早就曾自
but
相分
my
手。
family are only distant
你们
relatives.
住在我爷爷这里，已经
We
是
branched off from the main
家族
family
关系了
line long ago. By my grandpa's generation, the only human he knew was a few parlor
说直
tricks.
接一点，
But
那
like
就是
this.
在仪龙部
My grandpa
和
makes a
算命的
living telling fortunes in Yingling Wharf. But I'm making more than by just selling my handmade arts and crafts.
啊，那你怎么会来找胡桃呀？
So why exactly did you come looking for Hootao?
其实是前段时间，爷爷的卜卦出
Because
问题
Grandpa's readings have gone sideways
了，卦
recently.
事业挂到
Romance and career fortunes are doing okay.
无论算谁，
But
一概
when
是
it comes to longevity, everyone's reading is suddenly saying they only have a few years left to live. It gave Grandpa quite the
为了避
fright.
免被客人打骂，
Fearing backlash from his clients, he closed shop and shut himself away at home, trying to find answers to strange readings. After days and days and nights of divination, the only clue he got was Wangshan Funeral Parlor.
恰好那时
Right around that time, I happened to receive an invitation from the Ministry of Civil Affairs to organize a street fair.
也许胡桃就
So
会知道
I
些什
figured
么
might as well drop by the funeral parlor to see what Director Who might know about all of this.
啊，那这样说，其实爷爷并没有算错。
Oh, so you're right. Grandpa's divination were correct all along. They weren't they? The longevity readings were affected by the border crisis, and Wangshan Funeral Parlor was the answer because they can fix
现在
it.
看来，可能
It's
是这样，
certainly looking that way. Every soul in Liyue is now living under the creeping shadow of death.
但只有我们
So
自己才
far,
知道。
we are the only ones who know in the know. I have another question. What's the deal with the Raton figure?
这不是我
Wait,
留在
that's the one I left in Secret Store. It's actually part of the genuine human art. Engraved in an exorcism room to absorb insidious energy in the owner's face, so they won't come to harm. I had no idea you'd been holding on to it. I guess it was meant to be. You're more than welcome to keep it if you like. When I first arrived in Lunar, I passed a large house and felt a chill down my spine, so I made the rattan figure and gave it to the young master there. Later on, I also sent something somewhere around Timeo, so I made one and left it at Scent of Spring. Then I forgot Flying Hill, only found she disappeared with searching area. I found Miss Chi-Chi, stuck in some kind of crevice, since seemingly blocking something from coming through. tried to pull her out. We both got pulled in a cold, dark place, which I soon discovered was the border.
那里就是边界。后来我们在边界乱转。
We wandered aimlessly for a while until we ran into Director Who. She lit some incense of burning theater left and right with flaming staff. But there was too much, and there was no way to get all of it. Worse, the fitter blocked off the way it came, trapping us inside. Thank goodness you came to our rescue.
原来是这么回事啊！果然蓝叶女
What an ordeal. Though your family sounds more impressive than you let on. Didn't you use some kind of illusion magic in the border? Yes, actually. That and the Raton figures are things I learned from one of my cousins in the main branch of the family. She's been practicing Cayman art since she was little. She's also one I posed some of my questions to in my letter back home. Questions about the 7 and 8 gates method? Oh, good guess. Yes, I want to know for sure whether sacrificing one of the participants is a necessary method. I figured she might know. But no doubt told me plus it wouldn't come to that. She said you just need to make sure the person can stand showing class to the fitter. I certainly hope that's true, but I can't help but feel uneasy about it. I haven't known Dr. Who now. I get the sense she prefers to keep the truth bottled up sometimes. Sure, she talks a lot and isn't afraid to broach dark and uncomfortable topics, but she hasn't really said much in the way of her own private thoughts. Like she's already got a plan and is keeping it to herself. You mean, think she lied to us? I wouldn't call it lying, per se, but remember when Genshin asked about the incident in Wing Hill from a decade ago? Yeah, Hotel says it doesn't have anything to do with what happened now. Are you saying they're actually related? London, you know something? I just heard that there was a flood, but given everything that's going on, I think it likely has to do with the border. That would at least explain the strange weather going on at Wing Hill. I remember my cousin saying around the time Wangshan funeral parlor set up an altar on top of the hill. I just assumed it was for a funeral. Now I can't help but wonder if it was some ritual to fix the border. Anyways, the ceremony was hosted jointly by 2 former directors of the Wangshan funeral parlor, namely Hotel's father and grandfather. Oh, really? Hotel's never mentioned her dad to us before. How strange. So you think there's more to the story, huh? Yeah, but since she brushed her aside when the Tianjin asked her about it, I don't see how I can broach the topic. I've only known her for a few days. Well, that leaves it up to us to broach the topic. Huh? You think we should ask her about it? She's never been opened up to us about family stuff before. What if she said so? That's her choice. All we can do is try. Alright, let's go find her and take it from there. Well, you got anything else to add on? I hope my family will write back soon. Well, let's go see if Hotel's willing to yap. Which I kind of doubt she is. Also, the implications are that both Grandpa and dear old Dad are dead if dear old Dad is not stuck doing something else. Hey, Hotel, we have to ask you some uncomfortable questions. I don't know if it's just this particular outfit or if it's an actual animation choice, but Hotel's eyes feel a lot less glowy. Traveler, Paimon, what's up? I haven't spoken in 5 minutes. You missed me already? Yep, so we thought we'd come hang out with you. What are you looking at just now? Something amazing you wouldn't believe, but I'm not showing you. Why, is it a secret photo of me? Seriously, you shouldn't joke about that. You don't want to jinx it out. Well, people in this picture keep appearing in my dreams lately, and none of them are around anymore. So keeping you out of the picture is probably for the best. Alright, I'll quit joking around. Here, take a look. Wait, are they? Hutao, Papa Tao and Grandpa Tao.
我
Yeah,
爷爷和我老
My dad and Grandpa. Well,
要
this
不是这样
picture,
的话，
I'd probably have forgotten what my dad looks like by now. When he passed, I was still too young to understand what was going on.
都还不记事。关于老爹的事，也全是爷爷
Everything I
告诉
know
我的。
about my dad, I learned from my grandpa. Oh, that's why Grandpa's passing was a lot more significant to Hu Tao than her dad's passing. So, what happened?
10多年前在无望坡，边界异动，他用护魔秘法焚烧死气，却不慎沾染太多。
There's a border incident in Wowing Hill about a dozen years ago. My dad tried to use the art of Homa to burn away the feeder, but he slipped up and suffered a lethal exposure to it. He died on the spot.
怎么会这样？那今天的无望坡，也是
His
因为老爹
mistake
的
didn't
失
just
败，
cost him his own life,
不仅搭
it
进
took
去了
most of the
自
village
己，
out,
大半个
and
村
left
子的人
changes
也没能幸免。
on Wowing
无
Hill
望坡
itself.
还变成了现在这个样子。后来是爷爷
Thankfully,
接手
my
了
grandpa managed to deal with the
而爷
problem,
爷家和西归时
but
也还未被
that's
发
not to
现。
say he escaped unscathed. He didn't even make it to 60 before he passed.
爷爷当然说没有，
Well,
但
he
他
never
身体
admitted it,
很
of
好，
course.
原
But
本
given how
不
fit and
能
healthy he was before, I would have expected him to have a few more years in him.
胡桃，你不会是在
You
怪你
blame
老
your
爹
dad
吧？
for all this.
怎么不怪？
How could I
如
not?
果他是一
I
介纨
mean,
绔，
one
学
thing
业
if
不
it was
精，
just a
我都不会
spoiled
怪
brat who
他。
never amounted to
但
anything,
他是个
but he
天
was a
才，
genius.
他的法
He
术比我们
was,
都
and
要
still
厉
is,
害。
the best spellcaster of our family for
爷爷
generations.
总说我有天
Grandpa
赋，
always called
他
me
算是学
gifted
会
for
了我
mastering
的
the ancient arts by
但
the
老
age of
爹
8.
呢，
But by the time my dad was 8,
主持
he
祭
was
典，
already hosting
焚烧
rituals
死
and
气。
incinerating funeral all by himself.
可这样的人，
Fixing the
也许
border
人们
crisis should have been a
一点
piece
都
of
不能
cake for
信
him,
服，让
and he
人
messed
很
up.
怪。
Who else is there to blame if not him?
但那又是因为
Maybe the
什
question
么
is,
呢？
why did he mess up?
因为他是一个不称职的
Unworthy
堂
director.
主。
Every director has
历代堂主在离开
passed
时
away,
都会把自己的物品带走，最多
has
留
burned
下
away
眼睛
all of their
其他
belongings
全
when they
烧殆
passed
尽。
on, leaving at most one or two
爷
items
爷
on
就
it.
只留下了
My
晚上
grandpa,
的
for
肉
example, left only his hat behind, but my dad,
留了
he
一
left
大
a whole
堆
pile
东
of
西，
stuff,
还有一张
including
毫
this
无意义的瓦
meaningless
片。
picture.
这说明你们是他重要的
Doesn't
人
that
吧？
just show how much he cared?
这
No,
只能说明他的舍不得，
it shows all he's unable to let go.
也就是说，
And the fact he couldn't let go is precisely why he failed during that ritual.
就是因为他舍不得
He was
变
too
老爹
attached to his
太
aging
想我
father, his
舍
young
不得大
daughter,
家都
the
在一
world
世
where
界，
we all were together.
所以
Why he
最
hesitated in the
后
final
关键才
moment?
会犹豫，
Because he was
才
afraid
会
to
畏
die.
惧，才会
He
牺
lost
牲，
focus and death won,
输给
taking
死
his life
连累
and
那么
many
多人
others.
干我们这行，
In this line of work, we know better than anyone how hard letting go can be.
他要
We
是
see
当
it
了
all
堂
the
主
time,
啊，
but his
最
funeral
忌讳的
is the only thing we cannot allow ourselves to fall victim
爷
to.
爷总说，
Grandpa
生
always
与
said,
生时
should live in life and die in death. That is the whole basis
往
of
生
lunch
堂
and
的一
funeral
切
parlors'
就在
existence.
这8个字里。可惜老爹左耳朵进右耳朵
Unfortunately, with my dad, these teachers went in one ear and out the other. He really let everyone
你
down.
也不用把他说成这样
I
嘛，
made a
他
mistake,
不
but
像这样的。
can't have meant for things to turn out this way. You're missing the point, my little Paimon. It's precisely because he's my dad that I chose not to hold back.
天底下所有的
There
老
isn't a
爹，
father in the world who would disapprove of their daughter being outspoken, because a father's biggest fear is that when he's not around anymore, his daughter will never be that carefree, sassy little kid again.
所以
So, I'm gonna keep
就
talking
是
trash
我
about him.
说他，
All I
因为
want.
他听去
And off chance he overhears me,
过得很好。
I know he'll take some comfort from knowing that I never stopped being myself and living my way of life.
好啦，
Anyway, so that's a brief history of Wowing
还
Hill
想
for
知道
you.
什么吗？
Anything else on the agenda? Well, thanks for the lord hump.
是不是以为
Did
我
you
不
think
拿
I'd
刀？
hide it from you? Nah, we're better at buds than that.
而且你才把我从
Plus,
边界
you
拉
didn't
过来
rescue me from the
我
border.
还在想要怎么感
So,
谢
I
你。
owe you big time. Answering your questions, it seems like the least I can do.
那我最后请
Alright,
问
in that
题
case,
啊
Paimon has one last question. Earlier you said that no one will have to die when the array is activated. Is that the truth?
没错，
Yes, in my highly professional opinion.
那我就放心
That's all Paimon wants to hear.
别想那么多了。
Try not to
还有
dwell
老
on
爹的事情
that stuff.
多去接会上
There's still 2 days to go.
你说的，
Remember to check the street fair and enjoy yourself. Said to yourself, remember? Gotta keep a reasonable work-life
以
balance.
后我们
I'll
再
see you at
一起
Eugene Terrace in 2 days. This time, we're gonna turn
我
death
要
to
把死
ashes.
烧成灰。
It is almost 10 o'clock. Let's see. Quickly just grab some rewards. And I think the way that you get... Wait, how do I... Something butterflies... No, that's the quest. That's on... Okay, drills my lamp. Entertainment rewards. I will be doing these on my own time, though. Alright. Pastime forward. 1, 2. Don't mind me, I'm just enjoying my goldfish while waiting for this to pass. Off to Eugene Terrace in the most dynamic way possible. Well, I wouldn't call it dynamic, it's just the fastest way I can get there. Alright. And I missed the pond. Everyone's here already! Hey, Paimon? You can have a good rest? Pretty good, thanks. How's the situation looking? Since we last met, we've seen an uptick in the number of patients in Liyue Harbor. Also, my cousin wrote back. She mentioned that people are started getting sick in Yilong Wharf as well. Oh no, spread to Yilong Wharf now? As long as we solve the core problem, the fever in people's body will dissipate, and they'll make a speedy recovery. The good news is that thanks to Tianjin's efforts, we now have a location of all 8 gates. Oh, so what's the plan? Tonight, we'll deploy the array and set up an altar at each of the gates. This will enable the funeral parlor's secret art to incinerate the theater. Since the gates are interconnected via ley lines, secret art will be amplified to all of Liyue. Not a single wisp of fitter will escape its grasp. Gonna be a big purification ceremony in the funeral parlor's history. So, where are the 8 gates? You needn't worry, they're all accounted for. Actually, we already knew the location of the first 4 2 days ago. The train is already set out for the gate of Lock and Yu, Ganyu is en route to the gate of concealment at Mount Alza. Beidou is covering the gate of fright at Guyun Sun Forest. Yalon will tackle the gate of entry at the chasm. As was last night, we confirmed the 4 remaining gates. The 5th gate in terrain of Duhal Marsh, Conqueror of Demons, has pledged to defend. 6th gate is Aid of Repose in the village. This one has been claimed by Boo Boo Pharmacy Duo. So Chi-Chi's joining the fight. The 7th gate is gate of initiation, located here in Liyue Harbor. Lanyan and I will see to this one. What about the final gate? Last but not least, the gate of death at Wu Wang Hill, which, let's be honest, has Director Who written all over it. Setting all of the gates already? Sorry, you got here too late. Both of these options are... I mean, I can still handle it. You're trying to steal my job now. Nuh-uh, hands off. That sounds like weird. And it's only you not back from the floor. You're right, it's the most dangerous case, which is why it needs an expert on life and death like me. You have to take it. Go to Tianjin's gate instead. I appreciate your eagerness. Oh, as it happens, Miss Lanyon and I have a matter we'd like to discuss with you. Let's discuss. And once Director Who is done with you? Wait, so Director Who does need me for something.
是我的副组长
Sorry, I went ahead and sold. I'd be stealing you for a little while
今天的
longer.
海灯节
Haven't had much time to enjoy myself this
到了
afternoon.
晚上，
And
我
this
也不在里
again
面
come this
看
evening.
到
I
的
have to leave the city again. Chainsaw Miss, I don't know the land.
所以现在想去给朋友们送
So
点给予
I want to use
就
the
算
little
过海灯
downtown I
节
have.
了。
Hand out some fortune coins to my friends. Then I can at least say I did Lantern right this year. Fancy joining me? Absolutely.
若不是为此，
This
我
one
倒
director
不应该
who
早
I
就离
was looking
开，
forward to.
动身前往华
Otherwise,
波了。
you'd have set out for Wooing Hill by
在
now.
等我们啊！
Oh, were you waiting for us all this time? Sorry, I feel like I'm changing voices partway through some dialogue.
给予前送给大家
It's okay. I already asked the Tianshan to pass along my fortune coins to all the people handling the gates.
谢谢他们来帮忙。
I'm grateful for their help.
可是网上
They should have been the funeral parlor's responsibility after all.
胡他
Think
们呢
nothing of it, Director Who.
还有一些朋友现在应该还在
Anyways,
月港里，
I have a few
我们去
friends
跑一
and
趟吧。
have to visit Leeway Harbor. Let's do rounds, shall we?
往第一站
The
先去库
heck?
房，迟了他们俩就要去清测庄了。
Someone just brake checked harder than life. Whee! Ah, we're heading to Boo Boo Pharmacy. Well, let's switch to a taller glass of water then, if we're gonna be dashing. Ah, I see these two are heading out to Chingsa.
旅行者，还有派蒙。
哦，
I didn't expect to see you here at this hour. What, at like 1 in the morning?
我们正准备去
We were
清
just
测庄
about to
呢
set out for Chingsa Village.
看来没有来迟。
Guess we got you just
我
in
们是来
time.
送给予
We're
前的。
here to deliver some fortune coins.
胡
Hmm?
堂主好兴致，
You're in unusually
我这
good
种麻
spirits,
烦的家
Director.
伙也有份
Even
吗？
pesky Baju gets a fortune coin today.
有份有
Of
份，
course,
全
of
都有
course.
份。
There's enough here for
这边
everyone.
就是给你
Here,
的。
this one's for you.
哦，居然是日
The
子。
sun symbol.
没错，
You're absolutely right, Dr. Baju. In terms of your
你确实
peskiness,
是
I
个麻烦
mean.
的家伙，所以我就不重
So,
视什么
I'm afraid
大
you,
成
I won't be
还是
wishing
天
you success in your medical immortality seeking. That would just make things unnecessarily difficult for me.
这枚日子纹
The sun symbolizes peace and harmony.
我祝白先
My
生
wish is
我
that
请
all shall be cured of their ailments before arriving at your door. So, you should be spared the sight of pain and suffering.
我听
I
明
see
白了。
Director Who's hoping that you go out of business, Baju.
长生，这是你的份，
Let me see.
交字纹，
The cross symbol.
没错
Hmm?，
交字纹
Cross symbol
一定是
represents
交给
growth,
我
prosperity, and balance between them.
祝长生
You soon regain all the power and memories you possessed in your prime.
胡堂主有心了呀。
That's very
看来
thoughtful.
七七的那份
I assume
也
you
找
brought one
到
for Chi-Chi.
我吗？
Why, me.
这枚平安
Hmm.
纹是给
Seems
七
like
七
safe
的，
passage.
寓意
In other words,
出入平
stay
安
away from
一帆
dangerous
风顺
places next time you go herb gathering.
可不要再往危险的地方去了。要是没有危险，最
If
后
anything were to
白
happen to you,
先
poor
生
Mr. Baiju would be in a
他就
real
要长
pickle,
生之法
because he'd
给
have
做
no one to study the secrets of immortality from.
第二头疼的嘛。
And I'd be affected too.
住了
Of course, I can't bury you if I don't know where you are.
知道了。哎，看来七七
I
回复的
see
情况还
Chi-Chi's
不错
around
呀。
Wolven Peter at the border.
七七
I am
是
a zombie.
是
Zombies can't be.
不生病。
I am a Jiangshi. Jiangshi can't get sick.
今晚
In
上
fact,
西门大
Kei
阵
James is on joining me at the
是
gate
必须
tonight.
要去
She is determined to help
他对
eradicate the
消除
foe.
死气一事很执着。
死气
Bad Peter.
不喜
I don't
欢。
like it. I swear, it looks like that is a Mora in Chi-Chi's hair.
生病了，
Make people
白
sick,
先生
and
治
Baiju has to heal
死
them.
掉了，
You make people, and then they have to get buried by Hotel.
很辛苦。
Too much trouble.
放心吧，琪琪。
Don't worry, Chi-Chi. We'll solve the problem once and for all.
好啦，
everyone, we want to overstay our welcome.
等一等，胡桃
One moment, Director Who.
怎么了？
What's wrong? What are you
你
doing?
在干嘛？原来秘术能力也能用啊！看来白珠的研究
But the secret arts, even when there's no illness on the person, seems like a sizable step forward for Baiju's research.
今晚堂主将要镇
Tonight,
守
he will
此
stand
门，
over the
自
gate
己
ahead. Most ominous gate of them
大
all.
用，
It may not
像
help
一
much.
次生机，
I transferred a little extra life force you.
醒脑
May
提
it
神
help you stay alert and focused during the proceedings.
对你没什么影响吧？
Hopefully not at all. Hopefully not at a detriment to your own health, though.
请放
You
心，
needn't worry about that. As your arch
心
enemy,
腹大患
why would I undermine myself to help an opponent? These two.
真有你的呀，白珠。
Alright, well said.
真得走了。
This time, I really am leaving. Bye, everyone.
祝胡桃顺利。
Aw. Bye,
那
Gigi.
我们接下来去哪儿呢？
Where to next?
云锦
Pay a visit to Yunjin. Next stop, Yunjing. Who I imagine is probably at Liyue's gate. Is it the Gate of Prosperity in Liyue Harbor, that is? Haphazardly walking along the rails and falling through them.
云锦云锦
Yunjin,
云老板。
aka Yunjin, aka Miss Yun, yeah, also aka Director Yun.
胡桃，
Oh no, what brings you here? Oh,
还带着旅
traveler,
行者和派
I'm
对。
on too.
前几天他们找你的时
Just
候，
about the other
我
day,
没说
I
错
swear,
话
I didn't say anything bad about you. They were just trying to find you, find out where you'd gone.
想你了呀。
No, it's not about that. I'm just here to say hi to my friend, assuming that's all
当
right.
然可以了。
Oh, yeah, of course.
没错没错，他还有给予
He
钱。
also brought some fortune coins for you. Here, take a look.
这是
What are these?
是尺字纹的给予
They're
钱，
fortune coins engraved in the art system.
一枚给
One for you and one for Xinyan.
你们可都是璃月
You're a
最
top performance
厉害的
artist, and
艺术家了
I wish for you success beyond measure.
心艳的这枚，
Could you pass Xinyan's phone on? I haven't been able to find her all day, but I know she won't miss your show tonight.
谢谢胡桃，
Thanks, Director
我很
Huda.
喜欢。
I appreciate the coin, but how come you can't just give it to yourself
父
this
母是
evening?
自己给心妍。
哎呀，真
I'd love to,
晚
but
上
unfortunately won't let you get a lantern display tonight.
现在才
That's the whole reason I'm here now.
哎呀，
Oh,
有什
how
么事
come?
吗？
You have something else on?
要去处理
Just a little thing I have to do
小便
work.
问题
I have to do for work.
哦，
Right.
听说总务
I don't
司
say
加
it'd be
入了
reviving an ancient
今
ceremony,
晚
but
会效仿
it's
主
about lighting a
用点
flame
燃火焰
to
的仪式
dispel
来
smoke.
去除最近的阴霾。胡桃要做的是，
Your work thing won't have anything to do with that, would it?
不愧是云锦
You're a sharp one,
厉害就
Eugen.
中了
That's exactly it.
有危险吗？
Is it dangerous?
只有一点点中
Technically, only teeny tiny bit. Traveler will back me up on that. You're not even letting us participate. Are you
真是这样
sure?
哎呀，云锦，
Ah, Yunjin, I get that you won't take my word for it, but if you can't trust Traveler, who can you trust?
不是那个意思了。好吧，
I didn't mean it like that.
那我就把
Anyway
八七桃都唱给你听。
You can't make it
先
tonight.
祝你一下，好不好？
How about I sing the sanctification of Taudo for you right now? Does that sound good?
好云
So
锦，
nice
谢谢你。
that you're offering. I'd rather hear a certain other tune. You know the one, right?
那个
Which
我
one?
不知道
Sorry,
哪个
I'm a little lost.
就是那个呀。
You know, you've sung it to me before.
什么呀？
You're talking
在
about...
打什么
Is this supposed to be a riddle?
就是戏腔
The opera version of the Hilly tune. They made a bed and agreed that whoever lost had to sing the chosen lyrics and winner in their own self. The song was Yunjin's spectacular operatic... The Hilly tune. You guys, seriously. Oh. Hilly churl, silly churl. Hilly Billy, silly churl.
好云锦。
Aw, Eugene, don't tell me you're embarrassed to sing it now in front of travelers here. I hope I got it right. I hope I did right by Hu Tao.
你在说什么呀？
What are you talking about?
是的，
Of course not.
好
Please, Eugene, just one for me. I really want to hear it again.
好好好。
Alright. Sing for you after the show tonight. How about that?
不行，
No! I want to hear it now.
什么？
Why? She won't be able to hear it. Oh, don't play dumb. You know why. Hotel's a sassy little brat who always gets what she wants.
撒泼耍无赖。
Mostly because she's so adorable. No one has the heart to turn her down. La la la, life is grand. You're unbelievable.
啊，
Mostly,
拿你没办法。
please don't laugh at
那
me.
好吧，
西墙版本的追求羊。大秋秋病了，二秋秋翘，三秋秋。
Billy Joe, Billy Joe, silly Billy, Billy Joe.
心满意足。
Bravo, bravissimo.
怎么样？跟我
Well,
这一趟
what do you
怎么样
think? Glad I dragged you out. What was truly a unique
让
performance.
大家见笑。
I must look ridiculous. Thanks for indulging me, Yunjin. You're a star. I should head off. Now, I still have one person to give a fortune coin to.
等等，
No, wait.
胡桃、
Ow.
旅行者还有派
You
莫，
guys aren't hiding
你
anything
们
from
真的
me,
没有事
are
情
you?
瞒着我吧？
Oh, she is.
当然没有。
Of course not.
想
I put that thought right out of
等
your
你
head.
做完了工作，不管是明天、后天还是哪天，
All right then. Whenever you're done with your work, whether it's tomorrow, day after, or whenever, come find me, and I'll sing the sanctification of Toto for you.
答应我，
I'm calling. I called.
你一定
Let me
要来
rephrase. Huto, traveler. Promise you'll come see me perform someday soon. Okay?
没问题。
Sure. Got it.
我们下一站去哪儿呢？旅行者应该猜到
Now
了。
let's get one min restaurant. Yeah. Yeah, Huto, I don't think you're fooling Yoonjin with that one. I'm glad to see more of y'all out of Natlan. Ooh! Shenling in her new outfit! Oh, and even comes a little guava band-aid.
香莲，你也穿了新衣服呀，真好看。
You look amazing, Shenling.
哎呀，那就快夸本堂主眼光。
Oh, you think? What? Then what does that say about my taste? Hint, hint.
好好好。
Yeah. Yeah, Director Who has the most exquisite taste in the world, etc., etc. I see. It's also a gift from Huto. A thank you gift, technically. I sought out that Fontanian fashion designer and gave her a brief description of John Lane.
那位设计师真厉
Her
害。
work is incredible, especially with this guava hat. It's just as cute as a real guava. Oh, what a cutie.
好呀，你们两个
It's great to see both of you together dressed in your new outfits. You almost look like sisters.
那当然。
It's a given.
对了，
Oh,
香莲，
Chunling, I got something luxury. It's a fortune
我
coin.
送给你。这枚事业精进，
This career fortune.
祝你
Your
生
state.
意大成。
May you go from strength to strength. May One Man Restaurant get so many customers, it needs to be rebuilt 10 times bigger.
你也太看得起我
I
了。
don't know, Huto. You're kinda asking a lot of me.
还有呢，这枚
I'm not done.
贵
I
是
bought 2 more coins. A family fortune and 1 for Shang Cho. Spirit and vigor. 1 for Chang Yun. I believe they... 1 for Shang Cho and Spirit and vigor. 1 for Chang Yun. I believe they've already left for Tenuvale. So could you pass them on for me when they get back?
他们回来，
Um,
你自己给不就好了？
Why get me involved? Can you just give these to them
哎
yourself?
呀，我就要去忙。
Cause I gotta work tonight. I don't want to keep them waiting.
那好吧，
Fair enough. Wait,
说起来，
does that mean you're involved in tonight's ceremony thing?
做那个
An
手
announcement
机
from the
吧
Ministry of
我
Civil
已经给公司
Affairs.
发公告了。
The death flags are just piling up for Hu Tao.
当然了，
And her friends are definitely smelling
行情好
BS.
就会好起来。
That's one. As soon as the ceremony's complete, Shinjo's great-grandfather will start to recover, and Miss Inger's boyfriend will be right as
这
rain.
么厉害，
Oh, that sounds amazing.
光这个
Hasn't been keeping you past few days. No wonder we still haven't had a meal together. I bet you barely had a moment to breathe.
这次等你忙完了，我们一
Once the
起玩
ceremony's over, come for some food with us, okay?
嗯，
Sure thing. Sounds good.
要是你又把我们
Promise
怎么办？
you won't stand us up this time. I promise.
替我担保。
Traveler will hold me to it. Traveler, please tell me you're smelling the exact same BS coming off this woman.
那你说的，要是你又不
Okay, I can get behind that. You're a no-show, I'm sending Terra Gia. I'm 10. Traveler, track you down and drag you back to dinner, kicking and screaming. Mission accepted.
好嘛，那就这么说定了。我们先走了。
I've seen the animation. He's going to do exactly that. Then we have a deal. Well, we should head out. See you later, Shenling.
这下跑了3个地方呢，还有别人
No 3 places. Is there anyone else you want to give a point to?
对吧？
But of course.
小拍萌把自己
Surely you didn't think I'd forget about you.
哦，你
You got something for us too?
那是当然。
Obviously. Let the Wangshan funeral parlor first. Alright, we're back. What you got for us?
期待
What you got for us, Hotel?
是什么呢？
What fortune are we getting?
找
Yes, I found it. Here's yours, Paimon.
拍萌，这个给你。这个符号
This
是什么意
symbol
思？
mean?
是宝字符。
The treasure symbol. I wish that we'll always have an endless supply of Mora, so that you can eat whatever you want,
别买。
whenever you want. I'm sorry, I had to remove ear cuff because I'm also getting a headache from these.
葡
Oh, I can't Paimon one so no one else says. Thank you so much, Al. Thank you so much. So, it's
不
mine.
会忘记你。
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten you. Just give me a minute. I'll be right back. And she's back in our old.
葡萄，
Huh?
你怎么把
Hotel?
衣服
Why'd
换
you
了
change back?
因为一会儿就要去办正事了。
Because I'll be working
办正事
tonight.
的时候
I've always
想来是很严肃的。
I've always been serious when it comes to work. Is this my gift?
好好看看，
Look at it.
有没有觉得本堂主
Noticed anything different about it from before? Your hat? Very observant. All the proof I
是
need
不是
in
平时有在
time.
偷看本堂主的画面？
Only have
所以
pictures
一
of
下就
me.
发现了。
There's no way you'd spot a detail like that
来
otherwise.，
这根梅枝送
Here, this plum branch is for you.
这不是胡桃
Oh, that's why it fell off.
而且是我亲手
Going
种
back
的
and forth from tree I planted
先
myself.
生，你在绿叶港有这么多好朋友，
Traveler,
一定
you
会
have countless
有
friends in the
人
Ue
给你
Harbor,
钱
so I'm sure you'll get plenty of fortune coins. I want to give you something different. Something to
看
remind
见这个就很
you
想
of me whenever you look at it.
咦，这种
Paimon
让人
doesn't
喜
like-
欢呢
Paimon. Traveler, you better be getting the message that Hu Tao is sending. Okay, Freza. Something you take a look at whenever you miss me.
这根梅枝吧。
You're making it worse. What do you mean? I don't know what's going through your head. Look, all I'm saying is, I can't be by your side 24/7 like Paimon can.
总有
This
机会的
time,
时候
this is going to be times where we're apart. You mean like disappearing into the landlines, never to be seen again, and refusing to tell your friends?
哇
You're scared, Paimon. I've got a gift for you too. Wait,
这枚给予前的纹路，
is this one of the fabled X coins?
胡桃真有眼力。
I've got a great eye, Huda.
不过
That's probably not
这
general
真的
order. This Conquer Demons told us he couldn't spread Lapis' power. But the owner before us was someone pretty
没错
important.
没错，
That's
只
true.
能保佑平安。
So maybe it can keep you safe.
居然是这样的好东西。
This really is a special gift. I'll take it. Thank you both. I'll stay safe.
放心，
Don't
好
worry.
了，时间不早了。
Anyways, it's getting late. I have a few things to get ready for. I head out to Willing Hill.
天气
Besides,
还有
you
事
should probably head back to Yujing Terrace. I know the Tianshan is still waiting for you.
放心吧。
Don't worry, I got this.
那我们走了。
Alright then, bye bye. And remember, the sooner you get back, the sooner we can go to meal and hear Yujing sing.
会的，
Bye.
再见了。
See ya.
和你们一起真开心。
Zhongli, you better be prepared to go menace mode in the background. And this time with you.
哎呀，
Oh, what brings you
来
here?
啦！今天不喝
No
茶
tea drinking today?
喝水不忘挖井人。
It would be unbecoming of
喝
me
茶不忘壶堂主。
here to sip tea in leisure while my employer toils alone.
歌金还算有点本
Ah,
事嘛。
so you do have a heart after all.
主，
Have you made up your mind, Director Who?
兵来
Throughout our history, we've fought off many threats,
千年都是
whatever tools we had at our disposal. Today is no different. We just have to rise up to the challenge.
虽然是第一次借助传
It'll be
说
my
中
first
大
time
阵，
using this array.
结果怎么
Who
样
knows how it'll go? I had to find out one
至少
thing.
知道一件事，
It's that I must drive death back to
就是
where
我
it
必须要
came.
把死亡赶回去。对了，
Oh,
旅行者
Traveler
送我
gave me
一
a
枚
fast
特殊的
fortune
地
points.
钱，据说是地钱呢。
Apparently, it's one of the
我
more
去见过使馆，
rules
麻
for
烦帮我
coins.
鉴定鉴定。
You've got more knowledge on this kind of thing than me, though. So, I'd appreciate a second opinion.
是地钱不
It is indeed a risk.
有祥瑞之意。
It symbolizes fortune, and may offer some users a protective charm.
明白了，
Got it.
那
In
进来之
case
后，
of night,
客卿
could
抽
you
时间
please
帮我
return
打
it to Traveler for me?
堂主，
You
这是
wish to return the gift? For what
旅
reason?
行者的旅途
Strongly,
是大
please
冒
tell me
险
you know exactly what's going
说
on.
那里的死者之魂
Traveler reached Nala and took a trip to land at there. He must have been incredibly
他
dangerous.
现在能无恙，
He's
是不
made
大累
this
的。
his
但
foreign
按照
escape.
他的性格，
So clearly
下
it's
一
blessed
站
with
一定
good
会更
fortune.
加危险。
But his journey will only get
我
more
很担
dangerous
心，
with each step. That worries me.
所以如果这枚地
So,
钱
if
真的
there's a
不能
chance this
用，
rest point can really
好
keep
好保佑
pers-
他的前路才行啊。
I want to make sure it's Traveler.
堂主所言有理，
You make good points,
但
Rita.
这也是旅行者的一番
But
心
have you
意。
considered that Traveler perhaps has a similar wishes for you?
也就因为是他的心意啊。
It's another reason I can't afford to keep it.
今晚的
I
事
don't
情
know what's going to
我
happen
也没
tonight.
把握。
Worst comes to worst.
假
I
如
won't
明
make
知
it
道我
back.
没能回来，
I don't want Traveler to find out this
旅
coin
行
didn't
者在
work
一片狼藉里
by discovering in
发
a
现了
pile
这
of
枚没有派
debris.
上用处的地钱，他会不会很难过？
What if I upset him?
会不会很自责？
What if he feels it's his fault?
我
And
怎么
bear
忍心看他那样呢？
like that.
可卿懂的吧
You？know what I mean, right, Shanley?
我明白，
I fear that I do.
只怕堂主还担心
Your
竞争
concern is that the sight of the coin will make it
万般不舍。
more difficult to let go of your worldly attachments.
客卿
It's
真
like you're a
神奇
mind reader. You know as well as I do.
当堂主最
Not
忌
to
讳的
attach
就是舍
this
不得，
fatal flaw for a funeral
谁也
factor.
会忌讳一件不存
Why
在的
that's
事
too
情。
easy to fall prey to.
但这一次，
This time, I must not be paying my dad's estate.
这是最重
That's
要的
what's
事。
most important here.
好啦，
Alright,
既然已经说到
since
这
we're
儿，
this far in,
那我就把
I
所
might
有
as well
事
just
情
tell you the
说
rest too. If I don't return tonight, you'll no longer be consultant,
我真回不来，
as you'll be the 78th
你就是
director
78代
of the
王上
Longshan Funeral Parlor.
堂主使命未
Your
完，
work is far from done,
旁人
director.
恐无法替代。
I fear there is no one who could hope to take your place.
生一生时，
Live in life, die in death. My time has come, so be it.
那本堂主的时辰，
There's no sense in resisting the inevitable.
还望堂主慎重，切莫诱
Nevertheless, I would urge you caution. Focus on the task at hand and not what transpired in the past.
之事。
And do not forget the rest of the saying. Follow your heart and do what you can.
我明白的。好啦，
I understand.
差不多到时候了。
It's almost time. I should get going.
哎呀，今天可真
It really is a beautiful day. I should write a poem to capture this moment. Hu Tao just told Morax that he's going to become the 78th director of the funeral parlor if she dies.
日团开
The
始，
butterfly dances in crimson bouquet for fear of ominous rainfall that must soon show its face.
到了
With
彩
one
线
last
色
lingering glance aimed at Carmen Hugh, she lies among the petals in the garden of eternal
做
rest
香，
as she set floral incense ablaze.
幽蝶能留，
The lone butterfly
一缕
left,
芳。
not without a trace, a fragrance to remember her butterfly's embrace. Zhongli, you better be interfering somehow.
宁官、蓝燕，我们回来啦！找我们还有什么事？
Yunhan, Hanyan, we're back. So, what did you want to discuss?
由兰姑娘说吧。
Oh, Miss Lan explained.
是前两天寄信回
Remember how I wrote the letter
正
back
好的事了吗？
about the array? Well, I got the reply.
我想起
Oh,
来了，
Paimon remembered, so who tells right? No one has to be sacrificed, right?
不用隐去一人的吧？
She lied. Unfortunately, my cousin couldn't give me a definitive answer on this, despite scouring the family
但
library.
考虑到八门
But
前大
given the array gets its power from the ley lines, she suspects the obfuscation may require a rule be laid down by the Mounds Lane. What does
就是说
that
隐去
mean?
一人，
Basically, it looks like the obfuscation of one person is mandatory, after all. We can't violate the laws of ley lines. Furthermore, the gate of death will be used to suppress the fetter this time, which is Director Who's gate. So you're saying Director Who has to die? My cousin's right. As I said, she can only speculate, but she's also provided me with a method that might be able to save Director Who's life. See, it's a rattan figure I made for the director. One of many, in case you've forgotten how they work. They absorb the evil energies in their owner's place, so they won't come to harm. With this technique, my cousin explained that the technique my cousin explained, I managed to connect several of these rattan figures to the gate array. That way, the feeder blast will be shared evenly by everyone in the array. Everyone has agreed to leave the plan. Keqing, Ganyu, Conqueror of Demons, Chi-Chi, Beidou, Yelan, Lanyan, and I will each hold a rattan figure. Today, Liyue draws its strength from unity. That is how we quell the ancient god's wrath, without Rexlat. That is why we cannot let Wangcheng Funeral Parlor shoulder the present crisis alone. Nevertheless, the crisis posed by this feeder is not to be underestimated. The consequences could be grave, with everyone sharing the blast. We'd like to request your assistance, but the choice is entirely yours. If you have any reservations, we will by no means count me in. What did I tell you? I knew a traveler would help us. I never doubted that for a second. Then, please, take this rattan figure with you. I'll link you up to the array now. Huh? What's going on? That doesn't make sense. Wrong. I don't think I made a mistake, but it seems I can't connect Traveler to the array. What's the problem? Shouldn't work in the exact same state array by using the power of the ley lines. The ley lines aren't responding, almost as if they believe he doesn't exist. So, could that be the reason? It's true, the ley lines don't contain any information about me. Is that so? Then perhaps that is simply the will of fate. I've never heard of anything like that. Can we find some other way? I don't know. This is the first time I've run into this situation. I want to write to my cousin, but I think we're out of time. The lantern display will begin soon. I know this is frustrating, but given the situation, we have no choice but to release Traveler from this duty. We must hope be able to share the unknown Director Who's shoulder. We must have faith. She will return triumphant. After leaving Yunjing Terrace, you spend some time staring at Hotel Rattan figure, turn your hands in dejected silence. Before you know it, you end up right in front of the parlor again. Zhongli, you have something to say on the matter? The Rattan. I don't even know if I've been saying it correctly. Dark outside. I miss what Paimon said. Celebrate Lantern Rite. This doesn't feel very celebratory. This feels incredibly slow and awkward. I can't even sprint. I just have to walk on this over-the-shoulder camera shot. Qianshan. Oh, there's Yanfei, and hurry, Lantern Rite celebrations, or you don't want to miss Yu's opening show. Slow down, Yanfei, otherwise you're going to fall. There's so many people. I hope everything goes smoothly on Hotel's end. You can get back here and celebrate with us soon. Again, over here. Who'd ask me to give you this fortune coin? Who'd ask me to give you this fortune coin? Wow, she got it for me? So, where'd you
他
go?
去哪儿了？天权大人，
Lady Hyunjin, the gate of initiation is now ready. We're good to go. Thank
那
you.
就看今晚了。
It won't be long now.
胡堂主，
Doctor Who,
祝我们顺利。
good luck to us both. Zhongli,
两位，
Traveler,
节快乐！
I'm on. Happy Lantern, right?
是钟离。
Oh, Zhongli!
我们刚怎么没想到问问钟离
How did we not think of asking Zhongli earlier?
是地脉之事。
Regarding the ley lines, you mean?
钟
Yeah,
离怎
how
么
do you know about that, though? In
在
fact, I've
此
been
等
waiting
候
for
两位，
for
已
someone
有些时候
for some time now. Zhongli, can you connect me,
此
Ley
为
lines?
旅行者
I
体
didn't
质
see issue lies with
我
Traveler's
与你
unique constitution. I'm afraid I will be of no help here.
还以为
Paimon totally thought you'd have the answer.
那你等
Wait,
我们干
why
嘛
were you waiting for us?
堂主托我将
Director asked me to return the Rex coin to
送给
Traveler.
旅行者，
Why?
是堂主的心意。
It's a gesture of goodwill from Doctor. She wishes you a safe travel passage on your future travels. But what about her?
是吗？
全看堂主
I
的造化。
suppose that will be up to her.
这可怎么办呀？
It's not good enough. Surely there's gotta be something we can do.
我倒是想到了一
As
些
it
事情。
happens, one thing
八
comes to
门七
mind.
门大阵依靠
Namely,
地
if
脉
the Seven
运行，
Gates operates
被
according to the principle of the
自然也
Leylands,
是如此。
the same must be true of the obfuscation
而
process.
你无法被地脉
But
链
since you
接，
cannot connect the Leylands first,
你们可知道？
do you
这
see
意
what
味
this
着什么？
implies? If I can't connect the Leylands, what does that imply?
海
You
东
can
就要
off-
开始了。
Traveler, you can obfuscate the Leyland just by existing. Your existence is just completely obfuscated from the ley lines.
诸位，
My dear compatriots, look, it's Lady Ningguang.
灵光大人今天
Wow, I didn't know she was hosting it herself this year.
是因为记
It must be because of the ceremony, right? The Ministry of Civil Affairs sent out a notice saying this year they're doing a whole ceremony when they light up the Mingxiao
值
lantern.
此明灯满空之
And
际，
beneath this
岂
lantern-lit
容我等
sky,
效仿
I would like to
先
pay
贤，
tribute to the way of our forebears.
破
We
离
pray for the cleansing fire that exorcises evil, and for peace to prevail over our nation.
起义。
Let the ceremony begin. Oh, it's Sino Tainari, too.
"生密火气，护魔噬地，高照调伏，息灾增益。我要灭了，还是不行吗？
Did we fail?
我相信胡堂主，
Nathan's right.
看来时辰已到啊！无量婚寿，无常终时，往生诸业，是
I
为
now
生
fulfill.
快看！
Alright, if you see a butterfly, that's me.
明年的海灯节，要是有蝴蝶飞来，那就是我回来看大家了。成功了吗？
Did it work?
记忆
I
应该是成功的。
believe it was a success.
怎么
But
了？你
oh,
们这么优
you
秀
two look like you've seen a ghost.
胡堂主，
It's
藤人
broken.
损坏了，
I
我
can't
也
sense
感
her
觉不到
presence.
胡堂主的气息了。什么？
How's that possible? You mean you don't like... What are we gonna do?
旅行者怎么也不
Where'd
见了？
the traveler
旅
go?
行者聪慧，似乎是想
It
同
would
你
seem
行
that
事
he had some way of breakthrough.
所以
So
我刚刚
I
送
sent
你
him
来
on
这
his way.
想通了什么事？
Breakthrough? About what? I can't connect the landlines. I can't obfuscate them either.
所以，我
That
可以
means
替虎刀承担阵法的代价。当务之急就是要找到他。
as long as it can be. So we're following this thing. Oh, I thought it was another. Wait, why do I have the I don't even remember why I had the flute. We're just gonna have to repeatedly cut the Hu Tao doll free. Ah! Can I preemptively cut these things, or am I gonna have to wait for the hotel doll to keep getting stuck in them? I'm gonna have to keep waiting for the doll to get stuck in them. We're gonna be wandering in circles. And there's another one right there. Please don't immediately get stuck in it. There's the Staff of Homa, but no hoot. He's not here. These are her things. Fleming's staff lies quietly on the ground, as if it was aware its owners left the world. You remember who the rattan figure was made for? I'm sure you do. I'm sorry, I just want to check everything. The fire altar is almost gone out, but some stray sparks still flicker. Crawl with the ashes, in true hotel fashion. That crooked tree at the center of the border looks like just this year's Mingxia lantern. There are some cracks in the middle of the trunk. They seem to lead somewhere far away. Something just flew out of your backpack. Ah. Cross over the next side towards life. Like, are those like dendrobiums, or what is that other flower? Nevertheless, urge your caution and focus on text.
忘了后一句，
Do not follow
遵从自心。
follow your heart and do what you can. This just feels sad. Even though I've already seen the animation where the traveler just says, "No, you're coming with me, Hu Tao." Wait, is that the door of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? Grandpa, Dad, are you here to take me to the other side? How did I do this correct, or did I do Wangsheng Funeral Parlor proud?
当然了，比
Absolutely.
老爹强10000倍。
You did a million times better than me.
我们家小小胡
Our
师
little
傅
girl is the
那
best.
我就能放心和你们上路了。
And I can join you with no
好
regrets.
孩子，我们只是
Lady.
想你了，所以
We
来看
only
你。
came to see you because we miss you.
我也想你们，
But
但是
you're saying you're not here to bring me to the afterlife?
生于生时
Live in life
亡客，
and die in death,
乖孩子，
my child.
你的时辰还不
Your
是
time
现
has
在
not yet come.
团聚的日子总
Yes,
会来的，
day of reunion
现
will
在还
come.
不用着
But,
急。
but there's no need to rush.
看，
Look,
接你回家的
someone's here to
人
take you
来
home.
了。
旅行者，
放心，
Don't worry, I've got this.
来吧，大家
Come
都
on.
等着你回家。
Everyone's waiting for you. You wake up 2 days later in the back room of Boo Boo Pharmacy.
你终于醒了，
You're finally awake. How do you feel?
有没有
Does
哪里不舒
anything
服？
hurt? What happened? You've been asleep for 2 whole days. If I hadn't insisted you were just out from exhaustion, Paimon would have been worried sick. Still, it's a relief to see you finally awake. Yes, but you knew what he was talking about.
我终于也可以放心一点了。
When did I
就
get
是
here?
海灯节当晚，
Night of Lantern Rite, of course. Hotel carried you back here on her back. Paimon was so worried when to see you unconscious. Thankfully, Zhongli was there too. He said you'd be fine.
大爱。你真是跟胡桃他们学坏了，一声不吭就跑开，是不是也想玩失踪呀？
That being said, why'd you sneak off without saying a word? Were you trying to beat Hu Tao's record for running away and getting stranded on the border? It was an emergency. Yeah, Paimon knows. Hu Tao told us the whole story. It's not like you did something pretty amazing.
这2天陆陆续续有人过来看你，钟离烂。
We've had a lot of visitors the last couple of days. Zhongli, Ningguang, Langyan, pretty much everyone I close you could think of. Are they still here?
大家都去忙了吧？
Most of them are.
胡桃还在外面。
Most of them probably left by now. Hu Tao's still waiting out in the main room. She's been there the whole time.
好好 着休息休息。
You stay in bed and get some rest. I'm gonna get Baiju take a look at you. Too bad. Travelers made the executive decision to ignore you. Alright, let's see. Or we're just gonna get a cutscene. Just then, you feel something cool against your face. You've been ambushed again. One more time, guess you. I recognize those dulcet tones anywhere, Zhongli.
孩子
Good.
精力开
If you
玩
have
笑
the energy to jump around,
没什么问题。
it means you're making a good recovery.
不错不错，
I'm glad.
下我就不那么
Looks
担
like you
心了。
can stop worrying. Welcome back, my hero.
我的大英雄。
Hush, Utao. You're the real hero, and look, you even have your eye sparkles back. Don't be silly.
现在就
Just the
我
two of us
们
here.
要开始互相客套吗？
Want,
我可以和
you
你
really
做
want to talk in glib pleasantries? Because I can outglib you any day of the week. Let's hope you want to do this. So, how are you holding up, considering that I dragged you back from death quite literally?
白昼
I'm doing great, thanks to
查的
Sir
时候
and
问我
someone.
啦。
I should get me a checkup too.
要是你啊，看着是挺
You look remarkably well considering what you went through.
可千万别有什么后遗症。
Are you sure you're well enough to leave yet? You only made things worse if you power through before you finish healing. I'll be
希
fine.
望是这样。
Well, I sure hope so.
你居
You
然
know,
这么忙
I was really surprised you came to rescue me.
后你也
You
这么
took such a huge risk. When did you become so reckless? I learned from the breasts, Director Who.
快看，
Hey, look! The only orbit looks so pretty and single.
让我瞧瞧。
What's everyone doing at this hour?
嗯，
Hmm,
那两
those
个
two
小朋
kids
友
look
跑
like
那
they're...
么快，
I bet they're racing
还是想去
with
摸摸
fortune
亲亲。
coins.
这位小姐嘛，
And that lady over there, her cheeks are red. You think she caught some? Yes, she must be waiting for a lover so they can go set off some fireworks together.
情郎要去放烟花。
But yeah, I completely forgot that Nadia and Vlad got together at the end of one of the lantern rites.
让人诗兴大发。
Such a marvelous view. Really puts me in poetic mood. Oh, I got this. Oh, I got something.
又是一年
A fresh and festive streets, while lantern lights rule the sky like countless times before. I'd well known the twists and turns of a bygone years. I remember this, that with each new day, I receive a gift of life once more.
旅行者，
Thank you, traveler.
海
Happy lantern rite. And is that the last of the quest orders? Okay. That is the last of the... Oh, the final stanza. Well, let's forcibly pass time 2 more times, and then I'm going to pass out. Because I have stuff I need to do tomorrow, and my sleep schedule's not been great. But who knows? I just really want to finish this. The day after tomorrow. Utao, it feels like it's been forever. Real question is, can I sneak back in? Oh, I can't enter the back room. Well, enough of that. Okay, final stanza. Go find. I guess it's a separate thing.
旅行者，派
Hey, traveler, Paimon!
找我
Oh,
们有
here's
事吗
something. What's up?
我还
You
有
know
个
what's up.
事儿
Our get
刚
together,
刚
of
是
course.
武藏庙的事
Ah,
儿
yes. Finally, time for that meal.
应该有
Yeah,
空吧？
you're free, right?
不能
No reason to go without a very... You're not getting out of this without a very good reason.
一直没空的可不是我们呀，是
We're not the ones who hold it up. That was Hu
谁
Tao.
让他是堂主呢？
Yeah, tell me about it. She thinks being director gives her a license to be flake. It's like, unless there's a sizable crowd coming, it's not worth my
我
time.
放心。
But don't worry.
好了，
We've agreed this time. We're not gonna accept any excuses from her.
还有别
Oh,
人出手
who's
了
we? Xingqiu, he said he'd been waiting to invite everyone out for a long time, but given the situation with his great-grandfather, he never had the time. But amazingly, on the native lantern rite, his great-grandfather suddenly woke up. Xingqiu was thrilled. He was finally able to leave the house, so he made up right away and made a plan. So his great-grandfather's gonna be alright? Yeah, take a look at everything. He'll be just fine. According to Xingqiu, his great-grandfather's been eating like Paimon since he woke up. So now, the family's biggest worry is that he'll get indigestion. That's good news, but that somehow doesn't pay Paimon the best light. Don't worry, it definitely does. Your appetite represents an optimistic outlook on life. Always eat your heart's content, lest your chopsticks wither in regret. Well said, Chunling. That attitude, it is exactly what got Paimon where she is. For real, how come I'm only hearing this for the first time? Yeah, it's for real, like Chunling said. Always eat till your heart's content. And then, what was it? Don't worry. Save it for the dinner table, Paimon. No problem. Now, what are we gonna eat? At Yingling Wharf later tonight. Xingqiu and the others are still out there. Oh, who tells that you'll be joined by Scott? Oh, who? You'll see when you get there. Understand? But she'll keep herself for now. I have an idea too. Who? I'm keeping it to my... I genuinely don't know who it could be now. We'll see who gets right later tonight. Well, time to wait for a specific time. I'm gonna put it to just before that, though. Where's the Yingling Wharf? Oh, we're going all the way. For some reason, my brain thought Yingling Wharf was in Liyue Harbor. If we're talking the strongest, I'd have to pick Wind Reader. After all, he was a founding master of human divination. Yeah, he gets my vote too, being my ancestor. Oh, also the Silver Swallow. In that case, I'd have to nominate the two sages of the Anshan. It's always the ones who live in seclusion and never show their skill who turn out to be the most powerful of all. Well, in the books anyways. What do you think? If we're a martial arts novel, then I'd agree with you. But unfortunately, after reading Moonlit Bamboo Forest, I'm certain that title should go to the White Horse of the Three Immortal Auto. She's got to be hiding some kind of secret. Huh? No one's had opinion. Yunlei? Even Yuhan said that her sword fighting style comes from the Yunlei. There's rock-wielding techniques. Yeah, so they said. But I mean, fishing seems kind of lame in this context. Although, it's more common than you seem to think for anglers to be more than what they see. Hey, now you're wrong. Greatest of all were obviously Old Man Wu Wang and the Lonely Butterfly. Without them, there'd be no Longsheng funeral parlor today. Hard to argue with that. Oh, everyone's here already. Tyler, Paimon, you're finally here. Welcome. Oh, your hat. Well, noticed Paim. Yes, I added another plum plant. Now you and Tripod have matching plum branches. But, what are you all up to? We're debating who's the best out of the 8 adepts. Well, kind of. In open-ended, we're just shooting the breeze, really. That's right. The only way you could settle questions like this would be with some of those special goals, and they have light novels where they can read some... That's a Dragon Ball reference. Xingqiu, I'm getting you to reading light novels. Anyway, my family tell you that you and Hu Tao performed a very risky ceremony and cured my grandfather's illness in the process. I cannot thank you enough for your efforts. No matter what kind of trouble you may encounter in the future, you will always find a helping hand and you accomplish it. It was a team effort. Yeah, I know. My father and brother will thank everyone individually in the coming days. I go through all the troubles, Xingqiu. Save yourself the effort and just admit me here and now that the strongest of the 8 adepts of the lone butterflying old man will win. Then we'll be square.
别再讨论这种没有结果的事。
Come on, everyone. Enough with the debate. Everyone's here now. Let's eat.
派蒙，快
Come on. You're up. Time to share your grand philosophy of life with everyone.
我吗？
Unless your chopsticks wither with regret. Oh, yeah, right. That's it.
哇，派蒙，
Oh, Paimon, you can't stumble through a model like that. Oh, you Levi. It's bad luck. We'll make your life full of stumbling blocks too. Come on now. You can do it. One more time from the top.
人生得意须尽瘁，
All right.
是金柱空
Need your arms, lest your chopsticks wither in regret. That's a spirit.
那我们可以开始
No,
了。
time to dig in.
派蒙，
Paimon,
是不是忘
forget
了
about our special
还有一个
guest.
特别嘉宾？对啊，
All right,
我想
come
起
on
来
now.
了，其实我早就猜到是谁。
There's no point in saying it out loud or anything.
哎，
You don't sound
其
confident.
实有点
You don't have a
心虚
clue who it is, do you?
其实根本猜不出来啦。
I don't either. I'm looking forward to being.
猜出来了，就是那个人。
Is it?
快帮帮我呀！
Is it Yunjin?
错，
Correct.
就是我们的。
Our very own Yunjin.
看来你也
You
了
have.
解他说的话。
Oh, that's right. The problem is, otherwise she'd come after us. There she is now, taking stage.
哇，那不
Is that the director of Yunjin Opera? Yuhan Opera Troupe?
真走运。
Amazing. I'm just out here on the Yulong Wharf.
诸位有礼了。
Greetings, everyone.
今夜
Hey, I will perform the sanctification of Taodo one more time for all my friends who are unable to join the festivities in
没有夜
Lantern
晚的
World.
舞台。
My apologies for not being able to set up a grander stage. So nice to do the whole performance for everyone who couldn't attend last time.
他要
It's about to begin. 哦，Frederick Bates, who sold the world, heed my call. Illusion now set from the flame, with bones and... Hmm.
那日，你该陪同旅行者一起
You
进
should have gone with Traveler and the border that day.
降魔大圣恐怕
I
是
get that you care about Traveler's well-being.
要有什么事
Fact is, it wouldn't have helped. I'd just be an extra liability if something went wrong.
况且，
Besides,
明光差我去
Ningguang changed plan and sent me to Chasm instead. I can't be in two places at once.
降魔大圣若是不
If you're not happy about it, why don't you file a complaint with Eugene Terrace?
向天泉
Report the Hanshin to the Tianjin.
降魔大圣把玉皇
Actually,
放
I
在
was thinking the Yuhong.
不怕找
She's not afraid of a confrontation.
罢了，
Forget it.
最后无事便好。
I'll let it go since everyone is fine. Wongshu is a fine
望
location.
舒客栈真是个好地方啊！
整个里约
All of UA is a fine location.
说得
Well
不错。
said.
店家，再来一
Boss,
份沾露虾仁，
another dewdrip shrimp, please, with some special dipping spices.
还要一份杏仁豆。
And 1 almond tofu. And these
危
two.
机解除。
Hey,
天权大
price is
人
resolved.
排版
Why the
这个
long face, Yanchan?
托胡堂主与旅行者的福
Thanks,
任，
Director Whom,
问题算是圆满
Traveler,
解决了。
disaster was averted.
可危机的
But we
原
still do
因，
not know what
我们
caused the
人尚未
crisis in
知
the
晓。
first place.
船长消息灵通，
I
应
know
当
you
是
are well informed,
最
Captain.
近纳塔
So
同
I
样
trust
发
you're
生了
aware
关
of the
乎地
reason.
脉与生死的
The
大事。
nation of Nalon has endured some major events related to ley lines and issue of life and death.
我在想，
It makes me wonder whether these events might somehow be connected on a deeper level.
要有那种事，不可能只在璃月
If they are, this will be
我会
bigger
做生
than
意伙
just Liu
伴
and
帮你
Nalon.
留意其他地界的风
We'll
险。
send word to my business partners and keep an eye out for similar incidents in other
至于
nations.
现在嘛，
Right now,
我建议你还是先把心思
we'll,
收回
we'll
来。
say put those worries to one side and focus on enjoying the stunning sight before they disappear for another year.
怎么会
Of？course,
我像
you
是
don't
和
need to
几年
teach
前
me your
不
own
同意
work-life
见的人
balance.
吗？
I am no ka-ching.
那你怎么还带着这只老差？
Is that right?
我的那份酬劳，
Is that
让我去
right?
买只新
Well
的。
then, why are you still wearing the same old hairpin? Didn't I tell you use my pay to buy yourself a new
不
one?
多确认几次
I，wouldn't dare touch Captain Beta's Mora without final confirmation. If you'd been speaking in jest, I'd never hear the end of it.
你
Do I really have to go pick one out for you? Alright, suits me. Let's go, take a stroll through the fair.
哎呀，
Well done.
北斗船长，
When did
是不
our
是
straight
高中
talking
生
captain learn to read between the lines?
少说那些，走不走啊？
That's enough. You coming or not?
有何不可？
Why not? Let's go. They're going to be playing chess later. Or, what was Ningguang Games? Liyue Millennial? And then there's these two who do not know work-life balance and slap them in the face. Still working on you? Sorry, it's been so busy.
客
Oh,
情
ka-ching.
没有
No,
啦，
it's fine. Nothing out of the ordinary. Traveler and Director are the real stars this year.
全靠旅行者和胡腾，别妄自菲薄呀。
There's no reason to diminish your own contribution. Of course they were the big
然
heroes.
后我们也没有辜负大
But we played our part and played it well.
司响应的很快，不是吗？
Ministry of Civil Repairs. On at record speeds, did we not?
虽然明面上
Hiccuping.
这次的事件不比当初的魔神，
Even though in the service this incident looks negligible compared to the disaster of the Archon War,
说了，
it was a very close call. Things could have been unimaginably worse had we not found a solution.
嗯，对了，
You're right.
说起这个，
I've
其实
gotten
我一直有
questions
疑
about
惑
the 7-8 gates
那
method
他们
we
新
ended
的
up
阵
using,
法
but I've never seen any records of a new high pavilion before.
哦，你在
You
想
want
这
to
个
know about the origins of rain? Ningguang made the whole thing up. Huh? I'm joking.
那日
In
在如
truth,
此阵法的路间，
letter
是
with
什么
critical
出现在
information suddenly appeared in Eugene Terrace on the day we needed it. Even Yalan was unable to track where it come
凭
from.
空出现的？
Wait,
那
the info just
你不
appeared
是
out of thin
出于
air?
冒险了？
Then that wasn't a bit of risky strategy on Ningguang's part?
看似冒险，
It may appear that way, if you think carefully. Everything slowly starts to make
到了
sense.
1月，
How many people knew I could know about the crisis and
还能
secret
在
art,
金台毕业
while
的
also possessing the ability to deliver a letter without leaving a trace? You mean
难道是
Master and
师
her
傅他们？
friends?
我明白了。
I see. Oh, so the Adepti did have some role to play in it?
往生堂那丫头，
The young lass from Wencheng Funeral Parlor is rather impressive.
早前只因为地区
One's curiosity was piqued when Rex Lapis chose to serve as her consultant. But now, not only does one understand the true intent behind his decision.
话虽如此，
Agreed.
但能听
What
见
a rare
人
delight it is to hear
称赞，
such effusive praise from you. I would retainer.
如何稀奇了？
Rare. Pray elaborate a little further.
若是以往，像
In your past, you have uttered something to him. Though the last displays a measure of talent, it is nothing more than Shenhe or Ganyu could have achieved and placed in the same circumstances. One would never deride others as mean of praising one's own children. Wang Sheng last displayed great determination
不值得本仙一句称赞。
and fortitude. Does that not make her deserving of a few words of praise?
当
It's,
然是值得。
she is not the first. I've lived in Niue Harbor for a long
早
time.
已知道
I can
皇
tell
上
you
的
that Wang Sheng funeral parlors produce a new generation upon generation of outstanding directors.
歌臣说的不错，
Straightforward Rambler
魔神
speaks
朝
true.
都与我
The
等
god
随
Taodo was not our friend, but neither was he our
仍
enemy.
心系众生，
Yet, had he not cared greatly for all living things in the world and volunteered to sanctify himself to pacify the underworld,
或说八七，
not even the eight adepti would have been able to overpower him, much less the eight
他
adepts.
深化
When he became the border, he likely never imagined that mortals would preserve and maintain his new form
可他。
this far into the future.
话说回来，那王
With all that said, I realize his name is
谁？我倒还
the name of the young lady from funeral parlor is still
堂
unknown.
主姓胡，
The director's surname is Hu.
桃，
Our given name is Tao.
蝴蝶的蝴，
Hu, as in our word for butterfly. Yes.
胡闹的胡，
No. Hu, as in mischief
淘
maker.
气的
And
淘，
Tao likewise must be Tao mean mischief in our tongue?
桃兜的
No.
桃。
Tao is in fact the same as it appears in Tao Do.
哦，蝴蝶的
So
蝴，
Hu as in butterfly, and Tao Do
好名字，
as in Tao
人
Do.
如其
A
名，
fine name. Fitting indeed.
是胡闹的胡。
No.
胡搅蛮
Who
缠
as a mischief
是
maker,
好喝的
incessant pestering, and wanton gluttony.
你看你，
I was
就
saying,
是活跃一下气氛，
I was merely
怎么？
trying to liven up the mood. Why is Hu Tao permitted to make mischief while I am not?
哼，
The clue is in the
这个名
name.
号啊，
If you wish to make changes from your mountain, change your name from Mountain Shaper to Mischief Maker, be my guest.
还是来喝
Yeah.
茶吧。
This rare spirit sprout cultivator that Rex Lapis brought back all the way from Chinza. It'd be a shame to miss out.
时机，希望来
May there be
年
more
也
good
有
tea to
好
share in the
茶喝
coming
呀。
years.
会的。
I'm sure there shall be. All's well that ends well. At 11 o'clock at night. That is an all's well that ends well. I've gotten more. I'm probably gonna have to read through these later. Oh, that's for my eyes only. I'm definitely gonna have to read that later. But, anyways, thank you everyone for dropping by. I need sleep. See y'all later. Hopefully with less weird
还是在
eye tracking problems. But hey, what can I do when I have glasses? Bye.